Hello everyone, this is Chester Draws, special roving reporter for WSCAM, the Morning Scam Show. And today this undercover report is about the disquiet in the call centres. Apparently TakeAGlass has caused upset amongst some of the female call centre handlers to such an extent that an emergency meeting was called. Well, this reporter went undercover to find out what was going on. Some of the sound didn't come out, but I will add a translation. Can you tell me what's going on? Well, it's that TakeAGlass. We all love him, but the men in the call centres, it's upsetting them. I'm just going to go over to speak to some. Yeah, it's that TakeAGlass. He's calling our women, and they just love him. They won't talk to us. All they want to do is talk to TakeAGlass. We need to do something about it. And we've called this special meeting to get together, and yeah, we're going to do something about TakeAGlass. He's our women are our women, not his. Well, there you have it. Apologies for the loss of sound. TakeAGlass, you are upsetting the menfolk here at Kolkata. So back to you in the studio. This is Chester Draws, special roving reporter for WSCAM Radio, the Morning Scam Show.
I'm not only the clown that's going to fuck up your life today, but I'm the whole goddamn circus. My mom always said, finish all your alcohol. There's sober kids in India. So I don't waste a thing. Anyway, go ahead, please.
How can I help you?
Hey, I was calling to schedule a visit. I need a colonoscopy, they say. I'm turning 50. But listen, can I just take the picture myself, like send you a selfie? Save me the embarrassment of coming in there and getting naked? Let me just send you a selfie. Go ahead, please. Sir? Rude. Don't you say goodbye?
Hi, this is Eddie. How are we doing today?
Good. Who are you now?
Hello.
Yeah, Eddie. Hi. You're not Eddie.
U.S. Pharmacy. I called you regards to the painkillers.
And pick up the phone and say thank you for calling U.S. Pharmacy. Don't just pick up the phone and say hello or this is Eddie. Why do I care what your name is? It's not even real anyway. You're an idiot. You're a scammer. Go ahead, please.
Saying you're a fucking asshole. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know this was a legit pharmacy. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, please. Let's start over. Go ahead, please.
Start over.
Yeah, who are you? You got beef. You best leave it in the freezer. Go ahead, please. For being here. It's the Morning Scam Show with DJ Scams and TAGOW. Thank you so much for waking up with us or going to sleep with us. I don't know how that works. Getting dirty in the morning. Anyway, it's the Morning Scam Show. Here we go. Wake up, each and everyone. Don't you say, That's a new one if I ever heard it. That's a trigger scammer. You're triggered. Go ahead, please. Hey, can you say for all the scams all the time, tune in to WSCAM radio? Go ahead, please. I know you can say it. Folks, we have a cliche scammer on the line. Insults from 1943. Stay tuned for more.
Thank you for calling eBay. My name is Kevin. How can I help you?
Kevin, listen to me. I'm looking for a particular item that somebody was selling a few weeks ago. Is there any possible way that you guys can tell me if it's on sale again? They had a bunch of them, and now it's not there.
No problem. I will be surely telling you about that, sir. Can you tell me
Thank
the
you.
item which you're looking for?
It was a gigantic lint roller, like one of those lint brushes, but it was for dragon hair. I own a dragon, you see, and I dress in black. I have dragon hair all over all of my best clothing. I'm trying to alleviate some of this dragon hair. And I just waited too long, and now it's not there. Go ahead, please.
Give me a quick moment, please.
A quick moment. A quick moment is better than a long moment, so I'll wait. Sir, we're already past the threshold of a quick moment. We're going into dead air. Go ahead, please.
Thank you for calling. This side your daddy. How may I help you, son?
This side your daddy. Oh, you're on WSCAM radio. You may have just won a prize. That is one of the best scammer greetings I've heard in a long time. This side your daddy.
Don't disturb me. I'm fucking your mama, okay?
That's the only insult the scammers know, ladies and gentlemen. My mother, my daughter, my wife.
No, only here, ladies.
I'm talking to the stupidest people in the world. You only know one insult, right? You really think that insults me?
You're talking to having.
Thank you for calling support. This is David. How may I help you?
Hey, David, listen, I really need the help here. The old lady next door, I was hanging out with her the other day. She's got my baseball cards in her blouse. Well, you know what? She choked on a chili dog. They buried her. Now she's buried with my baseball cards. I know this sounds stupid, but these are rookie cards. I didn't want to seem like insensitive and say, hey, I know she died, but she's got my baseball cards. You know what I mean? I had to let that go. But now that like a week is gone, I think I just need help digging up that body and taking those cards back. They're worth a lot of money. Do you guys offer that service where you can kind of send a team of people and we can like dig up this body?
That would not be possible, sir.
Do you know anybody else that would be in that kind of business?
No.
Okay. I know it sounds crazy, but there has to be somebody who specializes in this. These days, there's somebody who specializes in everything. I'm sorry?
Possible, sir. You can look up to Google, and I believe that you would find someone there.
I just type into Google how to dig up a body without getting in trouble.
You can do that.
Like I need people that are criminals. That's why I called you, I guess. Like you obviously don't care about anything in life. I thought maybe you would want to make some extra money and help me out. And now you're just kicking me like I'm a defective goat, right? Like I'm an old rickshaw. Like you're putting me into the pasture. Like you just don't want to help me. It's very hurtful. Yeah, I really need the help here. Is there anyone else in the office that wants to make a little cash? Don't you say goodbye? I didn't think you would. I probably wouldn't either.
Calling support. This is Alex. How can I help you?
Alex. Hey, how come you didn't say this side, Alex? Go ahead, please.
This is Alex. How can I help you?
Oh, you said thank you for calling. This is Alex, I thought. I'll have to rewind the video. So you did say this side, Alex. Why do you say this side? Go ahead, please.
You, sir?
Answer my question. That'll help me. Do you really want to help me? Why do you say
Sir, I don't
this
think
side,
this is
Alex?
an appropriate question.
What's wrong with you? Why would you say, can I help you? How can I help you? And I tell you how you can help me, but now you won't help me. You know who does that? Scammers, idiots, losers in life that don't know what it's like to work a day in their life. Scumbags like yourself. There you go. I will fuck off, but I'm going to call you right back. Oh, you better believe it. Go take a glass of water and wait for my call, bitch. Well, you do what you want, Lynn. I'm going to pop 5 more pills.
My name is Gary, and I'm with American Residential Warranty. And are you an existing customer?
Gary, no. I just want some information. Yes, Gary. Gary, are you there?
Yes.
I don't know what happened. It sounded like the lines got crossed for a second there. I'm a little nervous.
Yes, it did.
The last time I told somebody on the line my zip code, I looked out my window. I was in the bathroom with myself, putting nice cream on my leg, and next thing you know, there were about 300 people on my front lawn doing a goddamn orchestra.
Thank you.
Go ahead, please. Gary?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I just want to know that it's secure, and I'm going to be safe in my house, because last time I called, the next day, there were about 300 different characters on my front lawn. There were great big panda bears, and there was even a dinosaur. There were lots of creatures out there, and they started to sing Beatles songs to me. Hey, Jude. Although they were singing so out of key, I'm a better singer than them. Go ahead, please.
Facebook ad, or a
Gary?
email that you filled out and returned back. At this time, all of our
Don't you say goodbye?
are on other.
Thank you for calling ARW Home Services. This call may be monitored or recorded. Please remain on the line for a sales specialist. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now.
Please both pick up at the same time.
Goodbye.
Oh, she said goodbye. It was recording, but still counts.
Thank you for calling Senior Benefits. You were contacted by us because you directly requested information on state-regulated final
Thank you for calling American
now available in your state. Your request came in from a website.
Oh, how you doing today? Something's going on with the phone, but I'm here.
You filled out and returned back.
With American Residential Warranty,
Absolutely. Who's this? What's your first name?
This is American Joy.
Oh, hey, Joy.
Hi.
Hi.
May I have your zip code, please, so I can pull up the specials in your area?
06880, Westport, Connecticut. I'm right on the beach.
06880, Westport, Connecticut.
Yeah, they just chased away some little kids before. They were out on my beach, my private beach. I pay about $1 million for this house, and I got little kids building sandcastles in my backyard. I don't need that. I don't pay this much money to have little kids building sandcastles, and then their parents come by with their beer cans and want to trash my front lawn. I don't need that, Joy. Help me, Joy. Give me some relief here.
Please press 1.
Go ahead, please.
On the do not call list, or press 2
You know
to
what?
leave a message.
There's another person talking on the line.
I know, and you know what happened, Joy? Last time I called, that happened too. And the next thing you know, there were about 10,000 people on my front lawn. And it was very nervous, and I know they were listening, and I gave them my zip code and my address. The next thing you know, I had people on my front lawn, every single Disneyland character you could think of. They were all dressed up like Disneyland characters. I had a great big Goofy doll on my front lawn, and they were singing Beatles songs, The Long and Winding Road, all of them together. I couldn't sleep for days, Joy.
To opt out from our
Please assure me that won't happen.
Press 1.
Let me give you a toll-free number to call customer service, because I can't continue with this call. So
Could they remove the Disneyland characters? Like, do you have like free Disneyland character removal? Because these guys, I don't know what they're doing. They're messing with me, Joy. It all started from calling you guys and giving my name and number on the recorded line. Next thing you know, I'm getting taken over by large evil puppets that are singing Beatles songs. Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, JoJo. They were going nuts, Joy. I mean, I'm not a good singer. I don't really do them justice, but they weren't that bad, actually. Oh, the nurse is coming. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I'll take 2 of those, please. Okay. They give me these little pills, Joy, and they're amazing. It tastes like little Dino vitamins. I can chew them. It's great.
Okay.
Oh, it's time for my bath. It's time for my bath. Well, can we talk later?
Okay, I'll give you Yes, I'll give you a customer service number to call. Would you like to take?
Do you want to talk to my nurse? Who's that?
I can
Somebody
give her
just joined. Joy, what are you doing to me? Who are you?
Thank you.
Erica?
Sir, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Joy, there's people on the phone. Oh my God, I thought I was going crazy. You have to stay on the phone and tell the doctor it's not the voices in my head. There's really multiple people on my phone. Can you please help me?
Your call.
Before they shock me again?
To opt in
Sure.
for the transfer.
Do one thing. Switch off your
Do
phone
one thing.
and then call. Switch off your phone.
Before
And
now,
then
who are
call
you?
me again.
Call. Please
What's your name? What can I tell the doctor you are? Who are you?
My name is Erica.
Erica. What are you wearing, Erica? What are you wearing right now? Erica?
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in
Nobody
service.
says goodbye anymore. All of you, rude people. Hurt my feelings.
Is anyone there?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Joey. I'm gonna have to hang up.
Oh,
Because
Joy, it's just me and you now. All the people left. I knew I heard silence. It's just me and you, Joy.
Yeah.
I don't know who Erica was, but the nurses think I'm crazy here. They think that I hear voices in my head, but no, you guys are on the phone playing with me. You're making me feel this crazy, right? I'm okay, Joy.
Sir, could you put the nurse on the phone? I'm gonna have to hang up.
The nurse just went into the nursing station right now. She'll be back, though. She's going to make her rounds in a minute. I normally don't take the medication. I normally, slip it underneath my pillow. But sometimes I'll take it because they taste like Dino vitamins or wintergreen Tic Tacs. I love wintergreen Tic Tacs. I'll eat that stuff I just eat it, you know? Go ahead, please. Joy?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm going.
Yeah, don't leave me, Joy. Don't leave me. It's dark in here right now. It's very scary. And I just saw a bumblebee. There shouldn't be bumblebees this time of year in New England. All of them should be hibernating or making honey or whatever those little bees do. But I just saw a bee in this room. I'm scared. I'm allergic to bees. Go ahead, Joy.
Well, I'm not sure what you want me to say.
I hear dumb people, Joy. I hear them on the phone all the goddamn time. And they keep saying I'm the dumb one, and I deserve to be in here. I deserve to have a straitjacket in a rubber room. These people are dumb, Joy. It's me. You got to tell the nurse that I'm sane. These people keep jumping on the phone. Go ahead, please.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So maybe you can call back later, okay? I'm sorry. I hope you get to feeling better.
Joy? Joy? Bye, Joy. We'll call you back. That's what we do. I'm not only the clown that's going to fuck up your life today, but I'm the whole goddamn circus. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, each and every one. Welcome to the Morning Scam Show with CJ Scams and TAGOW. Today we're speaking with Blindly Scambaiting. Please go show this channel some love. Let's get him to 100 subs by the end of this stream. We can do it. Let's go, each and every one. It's the morning time. Unless you're in Australia and Germany and Wales. And thank you so much for around the world for joining us. Let's do this. Here we go. It's the Morning Scam Show.
All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Take. Sounds like you're still in bed. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. Yeah, you should. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sounds safe. Well, we're glad you stayed awake for the morning scam show this morning. Yep. And we have blindly scambaiting on today. Oh, y'all can't hear him? Okay. Why? Okay, now say something.
Something.
Okay, so tell. Good morning, Chi. Okay, tell them about what you just said. How you were up at 2 a.m.
Can they hear me? I never know because we're on a delay. Are you sure they can hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you now.
I got to save the voice, you know?
Yeah.
I want to be able to rage at some of these scumbags today. Can anyone hear me or not? Blindly still says they can't hear me.
No, they can hear you. I promise they can hear you now.
Okay. Yeah, now I'm audible. Yeah, sorry, maid, you can hear me. Yeah, I aim to please. Yeah, I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and I couldn't get back to sleep, so I went to the store. And I live in the one part of New York that's not 24/7, so I had to wait till 4 o'clock in the morning to get my muffin and soda. And then I just was up and I was watching videos and making next week's video because we have it's a big. I don't think it's a surprise anymore, but Nano Bader will be joining us, and I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
I mean, his new video is that just dropped. We already talked about it, I think, on the last stream, but it's just so amazing that that's the scammer that he was reversing the connection and doing everything he does. That's amazing. The scammer commented on his video, and he actually introduced me in comments to the scammer. You know, but we'll talk more about that next week. I mean, he's just amazing. So, you know, he hacks things, and he just does a lot of work for victims and saves a lot of people. So I cannot wait to have him on.
Yeah, I can't wait to learn from him. And then next Thursday we have Marked Up Cyborg on, so that'll be fun too for you people.
And that's like a Twitch guy, right?
Yeah, I think he's just on Twitch, but he's a real good scam baiter, very entertaining. So.
And he does like cars and scam baiting together, right?
Yeah, he does all kinds of stuff. I don't know.
Yep.
So, but yeah, so next week will be awesome.
And the other thing I forgot to ask you yesterday is the other day there was a guy on the hook. And you were going to the store. We tried calling him on the last stream, but did he ever call you back throughout the day?
No, he gave up on me.
Gotcha. So that's been happening a lot more lately, I've noticed. Like, not just your streams, but like, I forgot who else's stream I was watching yesterday. Scamula and Chester were doing a stream, and actually their stream was pretty goddamn entertaining. They had like really annoying scammers like you've gotten lately, but they were very suspicious and would immediately start to their typical swear words and stuff. Like your guy was questioning PJ and being very insulting and asking for your YouTube channel right away, almost, it seemed like. And I don't know if other baiters are noticing that lately, but I've been seeing a lot more of scammers resort to that shortly.
Yeah,
like they're all very suspicious, which is good because maybe they're doing that to regular victims and our potential victims, and they're just messing up their script.
Yeah, I think they definitely all know about scam baiting now. They watch scam baiting. They watch Pierogi, Kitboga, the big ones. So they all know that it exists, and they're all suspicious about it,
Yeah, I mean, the guy yesterday thought Chester was Jim Browning, and Scamula was Pierogi. So, was like, and then I called, how like I do when you stream, like you'll be baiting them and I'll keep calling them and getting the rest of the call center going crazy. I got the number on Discord and I actually ended up with the guy right after they were done with, and he was trying to make a deal with me and he's like, let me talk to Jim. So the guy was an idiot.
You should have said, sure, 1 second.
Yeah, but I wasn't connected with them. I was just there as like a guest. So there was no way I could patch him through or anything like that.
Yeah, not yesterday, but Monday I got called pierogi. So they were.
Yeah, it's a compliment, right? In our world, that's a compliment. That's like a garage band being called Motley Crue.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think
in my
that.
world.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I hate it because it feels like, okay, I'm not doing a good enough job of convincing them that I'm real. You know?
I mean, there's that, but, how do you do that? I mean, they're just extra suspicious. I think you could be convincing as you want. I've seen that happen to everybody. I've seen that happen to Kit. I've seen that happen to Pierogi. It's happened to you. It's happened to, me. I don't even give them a chance. They just know who I am from day one, from the first second they pick up. But I think a lot of serious scambaiters are facing that. So I don't think there's anything else you could do.
Yep. Well,
I mean, I listened to your stream yesterday, and you and PJ were pretty goddamn convincing. The guy was just so paranoid. I don't know why. I mean, it was just, he was extra paranoid.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there he is. What's up, Chester?
Yep, Chester's here.
Yep, not really watching chat, so sorry if I miss anybody.
Yeah. Oh, so Hank's saying, are you saying, Hank, that they're being trained about scambaiters? Oh, I've never been called JBTV. I've never been called that before.
Yes.
Mary said she got called JBTV.
Well, if you talk to JB, tell him I left him a few comments over the last 6 months. It'd be nice to hear from him.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good stream yesterday. For the most part, but yeah, I'm having a lot of them give up on me and get suspicious. So it happens to me pretty much every day. You know. That's why I think some of them are trying to like have you go get $100 gift card. Because then they'll know if you're real or not, and then they can try to scam you for more. You know? Yeah,
and I think every scammer is different. I mean, everybody's greed is a little different, and their English is different, and sometimes like we've talked to this, till we beat this goat till it's dead. I mean. You reveal or not to reveal. I mean, sometimes it's better that they don't know and you've just wasted their time and like leave them hanging. And then other times, you've already done everything you could and it just feels good to rage at them. And then, of course, I'm just a big fan of I can't tolerate more than a minute of these idiots. But there are times where I can just call and mention gift cards, and no matter what I throw at them, they stay on the phone with me for 10 minutes, and they'll hear about Mike Tyson fighting me for Cadbury eggs, and that there's a tank driving down the aisles of CVS, and I got shot, and then they don't care. It's just all about the gift cards. So I think every scammer's different.
Yeah, that's great.
And take your time blindly. Blindly Scambaiting is going to try to get his co-host
If
on.
anybody can help them, that would be great, because it's kind of hard for me to help them right now with trying to run the stream.
And I believe also we got to talk to him. I don't know, what's today, April 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blindly Scambaiting has a premiere at 10 o'clock, but I don't know if it's 10 o'clock nighttime or right after our stream. So if it is in the morning time, then I'm sure we want to get them out right at 10 o'clock or, way before.
Yeah, that's great, Hank. Hank says that their business has been impacted by scam baiting. So.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, that one scammer that we played on your show a couple weeks ago had said it's hurt. I mean, they all went home one day. They were tired of us calling.
Yeah.
So, that's good.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Just don't forget, y'all, that there's a lot of other scams out there. They're not all out of India. I personally need to start trying to bait some other ones too, because the Indian ones are being impacted, but then there's other ones that that we still need to hit,
Yeah,
The biggest ones is those romance ones, and I know that some of them are individuals, but I think some of them are like basically call centers too,
And there's a lot of there's the Instagram scams, and there's a person who we're friends with, and I can't keep up with everybody's name, but I know we're friends with her. But she's very big at exposing those Instagram scams, and then. Everybody's got Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. I don't know who the hell's who's who. I love everybody though. Well, not everybody, but most of you. And I would love to get that person on the show just to talk about the Instagram scams, because the newer Scambaiter video that I watched this morning was one of his subscribers and his Patreons was actually scammed by one of those Instagram Bitcoin scams. So obviously he did what he did, and he got revenge. But a lot of them, just like I said before, are based out of Cyprus, and there's a lot of scammers now out of there, and they're kind of living together. They moved from Nigeria to Cyprus, and there's different tax rules there, and it's easy. But there's a ton of scams we could tap into, and it'd be perfect for you because you're okay with waiting. It might take you a couple weeks to bait them.
Yeah, I have no problems with that. And I know that those romance. So I've only had one long bait with a romance scammer, and it was actually before I started making calls, like before I joined Genesis Floods. For a few months before then, I baited a romance scammer, and I had never baited anyone, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but. We talked on WhatsApp, and I noticed one day that the WhatsApp was a business account. So
let's go back to that, though. Let's go back before I forget, because we've been talking a while. But Blindly Scambaiting had posted something in chat that he wanted to see if you could add his partner, I think.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, sorry, cut you off. What up, Pecan?
That's okay. I was just saying that I noticed that the WhatsApp one, that I was talking to him on it, said business account at the top. So that's one of many reasons why I think that the romance scams is not always individuals. Sometimes it's organized call centers. That we should really be hitting, or I should be hitting. I just need to sit down and figure out the best way to do it. Exactly, Mary. That was back when I didn't know what I was doing, but I did get their location. I did use I knew about Grabify back then from Pleasant Green, so I did get his location and knew he was in Nigeria. But I didn't do super good with the bait, because I ended up confronting him, and I was like, I know you're in Nigeria. Why would you lie to me? And then that was it. He just blocked me. So it wasn't the best bait, but it was my very first one, I guess. So.
Yeah, the Instagram ones too. People can get into some serious trouble because they send you a link to click on. Sometimes it's just a Grabify, and they kind of can know your location, and that's okay, big deal. It's still bad, but other times it's something that can mess up your phone and can take your clear out your account. And then there's obviously when you fall for their lies of give me $5,000 and I'm going to turn it into $20,000 within a few hours, and then you never hear from the guy again, and you would think who's going to fall for that? People do.
I mean, it's sickening. And Dan Gleeballs, we were talking to him about all that stuff. So we really want to start exposing more of that stuff.
Yeah.
And I would love to talk with that person who's on Instagram. I just don't know her real name, and I don't know if she wants to reveal that. I mean, I think you told me she's got a YouTube name as well, and she might even be in our chat right now. I don't know. I just like her stuff on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure she's a YouTuber too. And she exposes them. She has no problem. Scam.
Yeah.
And big letters across their profile. She doesn't play around.
Me too, Scott. I've fallen in love with several scammers.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about that? I mean, it's like I think every relationship I've ever been in, I feel like I've gotten scammed.
Right? Exactly. You get my point. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to start tapping on some of those somehow. I just need to figure out how. Because I don't really have my personal social media accounts very much, so I don't get a lot of activity there. So when I try to make fake ones, they get shut down. Although I do have one on like Plenty of Fish or something, like a fake one. But I just need to do more with it. So
yeah, please do, Harley. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I get hit all the time. I just delete that stuff, but eventually maybe I'll bait someone like that when I get tired of doing what we do.
Yeah, and y'all remember to never click on those links. If you have a link you want that you want to check, you can send it to me and I can check on my virtual machine. But never click on any links. I'm definitely glad to check links for y'all, because like Take said, they definitely can get your location information. Just put some kind of malware or something in your phone or your computer, so I can check it for you on my VM if you have one you want me to check.
Yeah. Next week when we have NanoBaiter on, we'll get more into like how to hack or not be hacked and all that good stuff. Clicking on things, I should say.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'm just amazed at what had happened last week with him and the scammer.
Yep, that was awesome. Okay, well, how about we play Chester's video again, because some people might have missed it, and while it's playing, we'll get our guests on. How's that sound?
Awesome. Cannot wait to talk to Blindly Scambaiting. Been watching him for about a week now, and we'll talk more when he gets on so I don't ramble, but there's good stuff going on over there, and he's around 85 subs when we started. And we want to try to get them to 100 today, which is a very small goal. I mean, and I think if you watch it, you'd be so entertained, and it's not visual. It's you can listen to it in the car, which is what I love. I mean, it's really just entertainment, and the voices are great, and the characters are great, and the way that they mess with these idiots, it's like right up everyone's alley.
Yep, I totally agree. All right, so this is a news report from our reporter Chester, and then we'll get our guests on.
Awesome, can't wait.
Hello everyone, this is Chester Draws, special roving reporter for WSCAM, the Morning Scam Show. And today this undercover report is about the disquiet in the call centres. Apparently, TakeAGlass has caused upset amongst some of the female call centre handlers to such an extent that an emergency meeting was called. Well, this reporter went undercover to find out what was going on. Some of the sound didn't come out, but I will add a translation. you tell me what's going on? Well, it's that TakeAGlass. We all love him, but the men in the call centres, it's upsetting them. I'm just going to go over to speak to some. Yeah, it's that TakeAGlass. He's calling our women, and they just love him. They won't talk to us. All they want to do is talk to TakeAGlass. We need to do something about it, and we've called this special meeting to get together, and yeah, we're going to do something about TakeAGlass. He's our women are our women, not his. Well, there you have it. Apologies for the loss of sound. TakeAGlass, you are upsetting the menfolk here at Kolkata. So back to you in the studio. This is Chester Draw's special roving reporter for WSCAM Radio, the Morning Scam Show.
All right, and we are back with Edward. And how should I refer to your partner? What name? Pay?
Just call him Mr. Jones. He likes Mr. Jones or Mrs. Jones, whatever you prefer. He undergoes a sex change once in a while.
Good morning, Mr. Jones. Good to have you on today.
And we don't judge here. But I was very, when I was listening to the last stream that you guys did, when you were doing the travel scam and the PCH one, everything was kind of in there for the 4 hours. So I think Mr. Jones was Mrs. Jones, if I'm not mistaken, right? You were using the voice changer and you were flirting with the person because they were Sam Watson, I think, and you had said something like, I think Jackie Watson's a good name, or if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And he didn't even get your joke, but you were hitting on him. Right, and then Edward was the old man. Right.
So I usually play the old man, so sort of very English,
Right.
Wonderful.
Right, and Mrs. Jones was yelling at you that your thing didn't work for the last 30 years. Yeah. So it was a brilliant call. I mean, and it was like you don't really see people last too long with the reservation idiot. So that's why I was so engaged when I was driving. I mean, that was just a great call. You had different characters, and you had voice changers going on, and then you had the old character thrown in there. And I believe you were trying to do a carry-on for a chicken or something, right? Wasn't that the call?
Yeah. The chicken has made an appearance on the odd occasion. The chicken sort of got inspired by Scammer Revolt back in the day when he was. Yeah. When I first got into. Yeah, massive fan of his, and I'm glad actually. I just saw a video that he put out a few days ago that he's looking at coming back, which will be absolutely awesome.
Although he did say that last time, and then we didn't hear from him, so I'm not getting my hopes up. But I'm a huge fan.
I think he's got a bit going on, unfortunately. So he's a cool guy. I've actually spoken to him a couple of times, and he's a really nice guy.
Put a good word in for us. Get him to come on.
Yeah.
He would be awesome.
Yeah, I love that guy, and I love that chicken.
So do I.
Now, you guys are from Australia, right?
No, I'm from Australia, and Mr. Jones is from the States.
I'm from the States, yeah.
Oh, where are you in the States?
I'm from Texas.
Oh, okay. And what exactly? What's your street? No, I'm just kidding.
3000 Tampico Street,
East Thomas.
Texas. Yeah. And then how did you two meet?
So we've known each other for about
almost a year.
Almost a year now. Yeah, we actually met on an app called Clubhouse, which some of your listeners might have heard of. It's an audio. It's sort of one of those audio apps that's taking off, similar to Twitter. What's the Twitter version? Whatever that thing is called, and the Facebook one, and it's just another alternative one called Clubhouse.
Gotcha. I heard you talk about that before.
Yeah,
but I'm not
met
familiar.
like a group of blindies, and Marco was there, and I was there, and it was like that slow motion scene where you're running towards each other in a field of flowers, and that's how we met. Yeah.
So, gotcha. Okay, and then you both happen to be. So you both are blind, but then you both happen to have a passion for hating scammers, right?
I think it was more of a passion of being annoying. I think that's what it is. Yeah.
My passion for disliking scammers was sort of born probably in July last year, because my folks almost got scammed out of 10 grand
Jesus.
by one of those PayPal ones, and they were because they use PayPal to pay because they're from overseas originally. They're from Portugal. That's their background. They're Portuguese. So they nearly got scammed out of 10 grand. It was just fortunate that my brother walked in at the right time and realized what was going on and cut that call. But then I sort of started watching, like a lot of us, I guess, YouTube streams, Scammer Revolts, the usual pierogies and Kidbogers and blah, 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 the usual ones. And now I've probably got something like, yeah, correct. And now I've probably got, now I've probably got around about 2 or 3, at least a couple of hundred Scambaiters that I follow. And it just kind of grew from there. So initially we started broadcasting on Clubhouse probably back in, when do you reckon it was, Mr. Jones? November?
Late October.
Yeah, it would have been November. And then eventually we sort of thought, you know what, we're going to do a YouTube channel. And thankfully some of the guys, I know that they're listening on here at the moment, have been helping out with some logos and just to tidy things up a little bit, which would be really cool, just to make it a bit more pretty. But as you said earlier, our stream is basically, I usually have a camera on just for the hell of it. And I know that Mr. Jones doesn't. But we're not about the whole visual side of things because there's plenty of scambaiters out there, like everyone that you pretty much see that's got, if you're into scambaiting or you're interested in scammers, you're going to know about the screens, you're going to know about what's going on. That's pretty common. So ours is about entertainment. We just love pissing these people off, essentially, and keeping them on the phone as long as possible.
I mean,
and
that's why I'm a huge fan already, probably, because I discovered somebody who, I don't worry about visuals, and I have a few people in the chat who are nice enough to make me pictures, and I love them. Yeah. But people can listen to my stuff in the car or whatever. You don't need to. It's not dependent on the visuals. And the only thing I drove a lot when I was listening to your stream, and I did stop at one point to go in to buy some cigarettes, and it was like perfect timing because you were rolling a cigarette, I believe. That was like the best visual ever.
I'd actually forgotten that I had the camera on, and somebody got back to me and said, "Oh, you realise you were smoking on stream?" Oh, well, like whatever, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. I'm like, you won more points. I was like, we got to promote this guy. He's a smoker on camera.
Exactly. Oh, look, I don't care. Look, at the end of the day, it's those of us that smoke and whatever, it is what it is. So
Yeah.
I know, CJ, you're not a smoker. Sorry, CJ.
No, it's all good.
Me and Take have something in common. Go on, your Take.
No worries, CJ.
Let me light up a cigarette and then I'll answer. No. Yeah.
And I think, Stephen, you're sort of, sorry, Mr. Jones, you're sort of, where did your sort of love start from? You got into it about the same time.
What do you mean? Like, what do I love? I love smoking, women, and liquor. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about?
It's a family show, but we can talk. We can take it there.
Well,
but like, how did you get started, Mr. Jones? Like, did somebody almost get scammed, or?
Nah, I noticed these scams happen a lot, and I would get annoyed that they would call me, and sometimes I would answer them and just mess with them quite a while, and I was showing to my friends. They thought it was funny, and it was nothing more than that. And then I was hanging out with Mr. Woodward here in the clubhouse, and me and him would always joke around a lot. And we kind of, a lot of the times we would cross the line with our friends, and they would laugh, and it was like a lot. And I was like, wow, I can't believe these guys are taking it. Well, there were some times where some people will come into the clubhouse rooms that we didn't know, and they were being full on with our friends. And we basically, came in and started mocking them. And I noticed, like, wow, me and him pretty much work well together.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Woodward started doing this. I wanted to be a part of it, but I didn't want to, like, hey, put me on your show. So one day he asked me, like, hey, do you want to get on one of these days? Like, yeah, sure. So I did it, and I'm assuming he noticed. This is what I noticed too, was we worked well together.
Basically just put up with you, dude. Oh, no, sorry.
And you quickly, how did you, was it just like, because of your stream, somebody found you? Because I know even in your streams. I mean, you were getting emails from Ozzy Boy in your chat comments. Pecan Head was saying she would talk to CJ or me about getting you on our show. Like you have the love of some pretty people. I mean, people in the scambaiting world, I guess, that know about things. So you're kind of making a little name for yourself with only 80 subs. But I mean, did you already know Ozzy or any of these people?
I sort of knew a couple of the guys. I've been speaking to Ozzy off and on for about a month or so now, and I've been on a lot of podcasts and a lot of stuff in the past. So, and it's funny you say that. I've got there's another podcast that I'm running that's literally got like 1,000 subscribers, and they're all like, "Oh, you need to release it as a pod. This would be perfect as a pod." And it's just like, I'm working full time. It's how it is with editing stuff. It just takes time, and
I can imagine.
I would love to do it, but I just haven't got the time. And if anyone wants to edit any of these shows up, feel free. Like, I'm more than happy to hand the reins over in that regard, because it just takes. I mean, you guys know what it's like with videos. It just takes time, and it's.
Yeah. I mean,
unfortunately, there's only
CJ,
so much time.
I don't know why she would volunteer to help you. She's so busy, but she'll do it, I'm sure.
Sure.
But no, she's like so busy. She's so swamped. But I did see you say that in that stream, actually, that you were going to stream a little less because you are now employed, right? Like you're.
I just got a new job, actually. I was doing my working from home actually for quite a while, but I just I decided that I needed a little bit more cash, so to speak. Bills are going up and et cetera, et cetera. So I just got a new job, and it's literally like, it's going to be like over 40 hours a week. And you know how it is, like the time difference between here and the US now especially is worse. Like it's just stupidly late here. Yeah. So it is just the way it is, unfortunately. Just so your listeners know as well, we will be definitely sticking to a schedule now, which will be 10 a.m. Eastern Friday mornings is going to be our new time slot.
That's a great time slot.
So when we're not on, we can listen to you.
Yeah,
exactly. Because we're not on then, so we'll definitely make sure we come over. 10 a.m. Fridays.
Cool. I mean, you have. You probably have one of the best radio voices out there. It's like a real radio show when I'm listening to you guys. Did you have like an interest in radio for most of your life, or was it just something you were just naturally gifted with? Or
I've done a lot of radio and production.
My voice,
well, both of you really. But you had a voice changer on a lot of the time I was watching one.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of radio, and I've done a lot of podcasting and stuff, and I used to actually run a radio station for a long time.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Radio station and stuff, and Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones is quite musical in his own fashion, you can go into that, Mr. Jones.
I've done a lot of, I'm an audio engineer and musician, and I have my degree in music business, so
wow, awesome.
I'm on that side of the spectrum as well.
Oh, nice. And are you from Texas, like originally, or did you kind of transplant there?
No, yeah, I'm originally from Texas, San Antonio. 3,000.
I love San Antonio. I really love San Antonio so much. Like, I went there one time to visit, and I'm like, I love this city. It's just such a nice city.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I've heard that about it.
Mr. Woodward and Mrs. Jones are from there as well.
Yeah.
And
I was supposed to go to San Antonio, but I stopped in Houston, and I was only there for 2 days, and I had to leave the state. But that's for another show. We'll get into that later. But
that's okay. No one's perfect. It's fine.
If I'm allowed back in that state, I'm going to start at San Antonio next time.
You should. Yeah, it's an amazing place. I love that town.
Yeah, I'll meet you in Pecan Head in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Man, when you come to Aussie, we're having a party. Mrs. Jones is coming to Oz at the end of in November, and we are going to have a wild few shows, I can assure you. It is going to be some craziness going on.
We've never met in person, and in November it's going to happen. And when we're on the show together, we already make each other laugh. And then now knowing that we're going to be in the same room together, it's going to be
now. You're flying to Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome!
Awesome. Yep. Yeah, that's awesome.
And we always talk about going down there and saying hi to everybody.
You've got to come. Actually, it would be awesome to have like Aussie Boy, you, Mrs. Jones, and all of us. Yeah.
That
would be cool. That would.
And
be
Ozzy said He's got a place for us. I mean, he said the more the merrier. I mean, he said Harley's fine with sleeping outside. And we're all welcome there. And they got dragons and all kinds of cool stuff going on. So, are you guys close to Sydney, or you're in Australia, so are you close to Sydney?
I'm in Melbourne.
Melbourne, okay.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out the time zones.
So Melbourne's around about
15 hours ahead Central and 14 Eastern.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're the same as Sydney time zone.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's where it seems like most people like me.
Actually, now with daylight saving the way it's gone, it's a little earlier because your show used to start after midnight, but now it's like just after 10 here, so it's not so bad. Yeah,
right now,
it's kind of cool.
You guys just set your clocks back, right?
Correct, and you guys went forward.
And we went forward. So now the next time around, if you don't set your clocks forward and we set our clocks backwards,
so it'll be 6 Central and 17 Eastern.
What I'd like to do is meet in the middle. Like eventually just meet and all be on the same time.
Man, I like your idea that you've mentioned a few times. Why the hell can't we just have the same fucking time zone everywhere? That'd be easy.
Well,
that would just be a hell of a lot easy.
Right. Us smokers know things.
Yeah. Pot.
Well, I'd love to come to Australia, but I'm not as cool as Take, so.
Don't worry, we can corrupt you, CJ. There's still time.
Take's already corrupted me a lot in the last 7-8 months, so.
I'm gonna say, whenever you're doing a scambait Take, and you sort of start your little laugh there, CJ, it's just infectious. It's hilarious. And you start laughing, and you can't help laughing. It's very good.
Yeah, Take has that effect on me.
I mean, listen, if you ever have low self-esteem and you want to be considered funny, hang out with CJ because she thinks little things are funny. She'll just start cracking up. I'll be like, what did I just say?
And he'll be like, why are you laughing? And I'm like, because you're hilarious.
There was one night actually, Take, that we I can't remember exactly what the scam was, Mr. Jones. You might remember, but it was a few weeks ago, and this guy absolutely annoyed the heck out of me. It might have been a travel one or maybe a gift card. I can't remember now. So I ended up doing a Take Junior, literally, and I think for about an hour we just completely went on about dragons and all sorts of things. Do you remember that show? That was pretty funny.
I think it was a gift card one, yeah.
It was a gift card one. This Jamaican gift card person absolutely shut me off one night. So we bombarded them with about 10 lines at once, and it was just very funny. It was very good.
There was somebody else, I believe, in that stream. There wasn't a voice changer, right? It's like it was you two, and then there was like a lady calling in with you.
Yeah, so it's our so we have like a small team, and her name is Vikachu, and she's on there with us, and she moderates the comments and who's in the room, and gives people shout outs and lets us know that there's any messages that's been sent. So she's usually there in the background with us, and some of the jokes that are in our stream are within our circle of friends, and some of them are towards her, and so it's fun having her with us, but yeah, she's usually just in the background. She doesn't make any calls though.
She's going to one day though. I want her to make a call once, at least once. She's got to do it one time.
Yeah, so do I.
And I mean, as you grow, I can imagine you guys are going to have a lot of listeners. You're going to probably need more mods, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And we've already said on the show, like, and you guys know how it is. Like, once you get especially over 100, I think, or a couple of hundred, there's a lot of chat going on, and you really need mods for that sort of stuff. You can't be doing everything. You can't be doing the calls and the chat. It's just too hard. So,
yeah,
definitely. Sure. So, anyone that wants to moderate, feel free to reach out. We'd love to have you on there. Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
I wouldn't recommend Take, although he's very supportive and encouraging, but he doesn't know how to leave comments.
My moderation style is fairly similar, so it would definitely not be it wouldn't be a bad thing.
I'm just a shitty mod because I love to listen. I don't like to watch. And, I don't want that responsibility of somebody saying something that offended somebody and I didn't remove it, or I didn't post somebody's link and I could have
Bad
promoted
like
them
that, and
more.
it actually
I just
happened a
like to
few
listen.
weeks ago. It happened a few weeks ago, and somebody got a little bit upset about something, and it was like an hour later. I was like, oh, sorry about that. I've only just spotted it now.
Right.
Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah.
I guess I could be a mod if you promise that Pecan Head won't be in chat, so I'll be safe from people saying dirty things. So that one that stream that I was talking about, which was I believe your latest, that was you had everything kind of merged in there together, and I don't think I got to the PCH. Oh, I did actually. And he was like half asleep. I think that was the call where you were saying, "Did I just wake you up?" But I didn't hear the ending of that. Is that a long bait that's going on still, or was that kind of had closure?
Yeah, that one had closure. But the thing is with that one, because we knew it was the same guy. I kind of confused him. Yeah, he kind of confused himself. We kind of confused him. I knew him from Oscar Domingo. And I kept calling him Oscar Domingo the whole time. And then the second time when he finally answered again, at first he kept saying he's Frank Zupper or whatever. And then when I called him back, I asked like, "Hello, is this Oscar?" He's like, yes, this is Oscar Domingo. I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm just calling you back." And I think he completely forgot that his character was supposed to be Frank Zupper, and that's how it ended. I just kept going at him with that, and
Was there the dude that actually came along and instead... Oh, no, that might have been another PCH guy, but we got one that literally didn't want to even go through the whole rigmarole of the PCH thing. That was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, he sent me their whole script because he didn't want to say it, I guess because he was so tired. So I got their whole script because he sent it to me. Because he didn't want to go through it and talk because he was... I'm like, all right, well, thank you.
You're up to 95 subs now, so we gained 10.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
And I lost 10.
Guys.
They left you, Take.
Yeah, don't unsubscribe from Take. He takes it he's not a very happy boy when you unsubscribe. He will hunt you down. And you know what happens in Texas stays in Texas. So
yeah, I've heard that. My mom's from Texas. I've always loved that state. I just can't go back there right now. But again, we'll get into that later.
Actually, I would love to go to Texas, and I've always had a thing about. Like, I've been to the States before, but never to Texas. That'd be kind of cool.
Don't worry, Take. I'm Mexican. I'll sneak you in. Don't worry about
it. Actually, I was on my way to Mexico, and I had another problem because we stopped in Houston, and they detained me on the way back for something I didn't do. But I guess I fit the description. So
if you're stuck in Mexico, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I can't go back either.
Yeah, I mean,
they won't let you back into the States if you go back. If you're in trouble.
We're not big enough yet. Well, you could say anything you want, and no one will catch you.
Yeah, true.
But I think the like you were saying earlier, our sort of I think our thing is obviously I put our streams are not really suitable for kids. Like, there are swear words, so if you've got a little bit of a filter for language, you might want to. Well, it's not a swear word every 5 minutes or anything, but we don't really sort of hold back. Like, if a scammer really shits us off, they're going to cop it. We try to we try to bait them for as long as possible. I think ultimately, similar sort of style to some other scam baiters, it's about wasting their time ultimately. And
usually when we attack them is when they figure out that we're scam baiting them, and that's when we come out and start attacking them.
Yeah, that's kind of my style too. Once I get confronted, I'll confront back, but I try to bait them as long as I can first.
Mm-hmm. And actually, we've managed to lately. We've lately actually managed to really get some. We got a money mule. Similar to, awesome. I think it was Scammer Takeout, and I were chatting the other day. Yeah, he got one as well, but we got one from PCH. I think it was from that David Copperfield guy or whatever he was calling himself. We got a money mule from him, and actually we should really follow up on that and find out a bit more about that. But we kind of had I was kind of having the same sort of thought process that Scammer Takeout was, is do you actually confront them or not? And it's
I confront them.
Kind of an interesting one. Maybe, but some of these money mules, they don't know that they've been scammed as well. It's an interesting one.
That's an extra reason though why reaching out to them I think is good. Because if you just talk to them, if they're caught in some scam, maybe you can help them, and if they're not, then we can make them feel like dirt.
Exactly. It's so tough. I mean, a lot of times you want to believe that they're in on it because you want to attack them because you're sending money to their address, and then a lot of times you realize you got to hold off because they're victims and think it's for something totally different or whatever. And then there's a lot of times where they're kind of like the PCH people will, sometimes they're so evil, is my understanding. I mean, they'll make the people be mules and give them a cut because they were scammed out of so much money, they're making their money back a little bit. I mean, there's so many different facets of this. And the victim that we spoke to the other day,
guys are my least favorite. They are in my opinion, the worst of the worst, or one of the worst of the worst, just simply because they always proclaim that we're not greedy and we're not this and we're not that, but don't you worry, they'll ask you for, and as everyone, a lot of the guys listening on this channel know, they will ask you for your bank account balance, they'll ask you for pretty much anything they can think of, and they are, in my opinion, one of the worst scum out there because they will just take everything. They don't care at all.
People agree with you. I mean, obviously anyone who scam baits and knows about what goes on hates all scammers and they're all disgusting, but I think most people would say their worst are the PCH. And the victim that we had on the other day, I mean, the victim's daughter, it was a PCH victim, and they stole $8,000 from her, and that's exactly what she had in her account. So they got her to either tell or she showed the account, and thank God she got the $8,000 back. And then what I was going to say before with the money mule is they found another victim, and they got that person their money back because they were originally scammed. And so, I mean, it was a horrible story, but it had a happy ending. And usually you don't get happy endings. Well, down the street you do in my neighborhood.
The funniest thing, I know that, especially when Mrs. Jones is on a call with the PCH ones, is that they always say, "Oh, you've got to pay 1%," which is hilarious. And they're like, "It's 5,000, so and you might have won 10 million." It's like, "Oh, how's that 1% of 10 million?" And they can, and then if you put them on the spot and say, "Well, what's 1%?" They can never get it. They get all. It's quite funny. Some of the scam baiters out there try that with them. Just confront them straight away and say, "Well, you've told me to pay 1%, but it's only $1,000. How's that 1% of 5 million? That doesn't equate." And they hate it. It's hilarious.
That's funny.
I mean, then you got people with roosters and chickens and things howling, and the guy's calling to say you won $25 million in a Mercedes, and you hear roosters. That makes sense.
Well, that's what we do as well. So if you haven't heard some of the other streams that we've done, we have a whole farmyard of animals that make an appearance, and there'll be horses neighing and cows mooing and dogs.
There was one. There was one where I think it was a tech one, and they wanted me to go get a gift card, and I did the whole spiel about going to Walmart, and we had the whole background noise and walking through rain and stuff, and I had the guy like on a string. On the way back, I got home, and I was telling him I'm expecting company. Well, all you hear is a doorbell, and you hear all these fucking barnyard animals just come in, like cows and horses and stuff. And I'm giving them names like Betty and Samantha and all these names, and all this stuff is unexpected. And I'm over here laughing like trying not to laugh. So I'm making it seem like these damn barnyard animals are licking me and tickling me. And I'm telling this guy, and he's like over there laughing, like he's enjoying himself too. And it was weird. And I try to give him the credit card number, and I'm forgetting the number. I don't even know what the number is. And he keeps asking me to reread it, and I'm laughing because Mr. Woodward has all these animals coming out, and I'm naming them. And this guy, like at the end, like I guess he it sounded like he was enjoying himself pretty well, and I don't mean like a tickle funny. I mean like enjoying himself with it somewhere between his legs. I was like, oh wow! So I think that was one of the best ones that I've had.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And especially the other thing that we like to do with them is if they call themselves. We actually pissed this guy off. I can't remember if it was the last show or might have been the one before, but if they call themselves something like Sam, call them like Samuel.
Yeah, that was the last one, yeah.
And they hate it. It's hilarious when you change their name, or if you say, "Oh, was your name Elma or something," or you call them ma'am instead of sir.
I heard that.
They hate it. They absolutely hate it. It's hilarious.
So hard. I know how it feels because a few people have told me nobody understands. I'm listening to you and I'm just cracking up, and I'm like, you take that as a compliment, obviously, but I know what they mean now because I was in my car and I just heard that part where you called the guy Samuel because you were like, you know how you do like A is in apple, B is in boy, and then it came to S, and I believe you said S is in Samuel, and he already had told you not to call him that.
Yeah.
I was dying.
And he was like, don't call me Samuel. My name's Sam. I'm like, okay, Samuel.
Right. Those little things. I mean, we're taking little digs at that idiot.
And the other hilarious thing, when I've only just started doing this recently, and they don't seem to notice, is if you say stuff like E for apple or I for Sultana. It's just weird, but they don't even notice. It's so weird. It's like, what the hell? And then if you keep changing their name, like I was saying, oh, hi, Wilfred. It's lovely to talk to you today, Bob. And yeah, it's been a wonderful day today, David. They don't just they don't even know. It's weird. It's just bizarre how stupid some of these people can be. It's odd.
And I started calling some of the male scammers Madam.
Madam, yeah.
just to mess with them and like little things, but it's amazing. And you hear people go, I is in Indiana, but then you hear some of them get risky because you have to risk that they're going to hang up on you as soon as you say I is in India. But you have to keep messing with them in any way that we can.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky also because we've got we have multiple dollars for people that are interested. We have multiple dollars that we use. So if they block us on one, we can always hit up another one. I have Google Voice, Text Now, and Bob, of course.
And you use Bob too.
Yeah.
Bob, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
So we have multiple dialers. So if they, block us on one number, there's always ways around it. So
there was one time where they called us from one. I mean, we called them from one of them. We got this one lady named I think her name was Lorraine or something. They blocked us on that number. We called them with the next one. We got the lady next to her, and she asked us did we call her friend. We said no. She blocked us on that one. We called her back on Bob, and we got the same lady we got the first time. So it was
a gift card one. That was a gift card. It was amazing that we got the three. Yeah, there were 3 calls in a row in the same area, which is unusual for gift cards. Yeah.
When they can't block you when they think they can.
Yeah.
And especially if it's like a rundy, I've noticed. I just keep calling them, and I'm like, nothing can keep us apart, babe. Here I am. So you know that they're all surprised. Hey, before I forget, Pecan Head had a question, really deep question in chat. Does Blindly want to bet $5 on a single game of baseball on PS4? He'll spot you 2 runs.
Oh, Jesus. Pecan's in good form today. Bloody hell.
I figured you would know what that means. I mean,
I have no idea what that means, but I never know what
well, to be honest with you, I don't know what the hell he's on about either. But hey, it sounds good.
It sounds like he's on drugs.
Probably.
Then we all do really need to go to Houston. So, all right.
So
what else have we covered, TJ?
Oh, I wanted to know about this other podcast you brought up. Like, what is that?
I used to run, so I've been involved, let's say over the last 10 years. I first started running a radio station called Blind Sports Radio, which basically covered blind sport around the world. So I was lucky enough to be employed in a reasonable sort of paying job. I was able to travel to various places, cover sport live with actual sighted commentators, and it was all blind sport, like blind cricket. We did some baseball in the States, and we did a couple of sports over in the US, and we did a bit of martial arts, and I think there was also blind hockey, and a few sports that got covered. So I was lucky enough to run that for about 5 years, and that was a lot of fun. And then my last project, which is kind of still sort of going, but not as much these days, was Blind Tech Guys, which is essentially a podcast for people who are blind and vision impaired and involving tech. And we've been going at that for about 2.5 years. So that was sort of what I was involved in the last sort of little while. But as I said, the Scambaiting is really, which is why I'm like kind of amazed. Like we're up at 100, well, pretty much 100 subs now, and it's literally only been going for a month. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like that's pretty cool. You know, that's cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We've gotten, I think you were at 85 when we started, and you're now at 97. So we'll get there.
Right.
You'll be there.
Come on, guys, 3 more.
And
we'll buy you a beer if we get up to $100. You'll just have to give us an address, but that's cool. We'll get it to you.
3,000
so let me ask you about this for a minute, though, because like I have a disease. I was diagnosed with MS, right? Which is more of a, I'm sure you know about what it is, and I belong to some support groups, and I find that although I haven't been to them recently, but when I first started Scambaiting, I felt good because I could kind of spread awareness to the other people in the meetings that had a disability, because these idiots are constantly calling with Medicare in healthcare, and for somebody who's just getting diagnosed and the phone happens to ring and it's bad timing and it just happens to be a Medicare scammer. Like, do you find yourself spreading awareness now into some of those groups that you were talking about?
Yeah, I think so. We, our circle of friends usually is within the blind community. So, we share it with them and they share it to their other circle of blind friends. So we try to do as much as we can, although we don't really target the blind community. It just sort of happens. But, it's the same scenarios, a lot of not to put the blind community down or anything like that, but a lot of them are, at home, either they just don't know what to do or they're comfortable with their life and they're just at home not doing much, and they answer phone calls that they shouldn't be answering. And luckily we spread the awareness, like, hey, there are Medicaid scams, and there are scams that will get you and they are legit, and just keep a lookout. And because our circle of friends spread that information for us as well, it just helps our community.
Awesome.
And actually, you've just made me think of, I think it might have been Jim. Was it Jim Browning that got caught out by a scam last year? So I think he.
Yeah, it was
Jim.
Yeah.
Jim that got caught out by a scam. So anybody, like, it's amazing when you think about it. Yeah, the YouTube one. So anybody can be caught out. Like, it's funny. Like, you only have to get an email at the right time when it's that exact problem that you're having. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
So it can happen to anyone, and that's what people have got to remember. Like, people think to themselves, "Oh God, I wouldn't be stupid enough to fall for a scam." And I always say this to people: like, anybody can fall for a scam if it just happens to be that time. Your PayPal's stuffed or whatever, and all of a sudden you've got a PayPal thing that comes through, and you're not really thinking about it, and whatever. It can happen to anybody. It really can. Yeah.
It's, I mean, and like I know just from personally what I went through 2 years ago, when you're, everything's going fine in your life and you're worried about, becoming the next millionaire, and the next thing you know, nothing matters. They just told you that you have some disease and you're going to get slower. Exactly. And all of a sudden you get that one phone call at that moment and you got all these other cares going on and these worries, and you're like, I could see somebody saying, "Okay, you're Medicare. They sent you to me because they know that I'm going to be disabled." So it's just at that right moment, man. People get scammed. It can happen to anybody. You said it well.
Yeah.
So true.
Wow. And I used to actually back. This was like in the mid '90s. I mean, I had really long hair and couldn't get a job anywhere. And then in the paper it said reader for a blind man. So I got to know this man because obviously that was a job I could get. He didn't care what I looked like, as long as I could be honest and do his checkbook and read. I got to know him for 2 years, and even back then he would get hit with scams. I mean, people take advantage of anybody.
Yep, yeah, it happens anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. That's so sad. I did want to ask you, Mr. Jones, if you've had that, if you've been to that place in San Antonio with the giant cinnamon buns.
Yeah. I've been. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I've been there. Oh my god, those cinnamon buns are amazing.
Yeah, they're literally like I can't even describe how big they are. Like, I don't know. They're like
huge. They're like
yeah.
size of a fucking volleyball or something. But yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
Is that like the biggest in the United States? I never heard of that.
I don't think it's the biggest. I don't think so. They're pretty big, but San Antonio's a big food place. They even have.
it's
I think they do have the biggest pizza there. It's a big place
Everything's
for food.
bigger in Texas. I guess that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I say too.
Those
Well, I gotta move there.
So
Forget my
good.
Holiday Warehouse and their scams. I'll just move to Texas.
Yeah, they're so good. They're like four of us couldn't finish one. Like they're so huge and so delicious. I think they were on that show. What was that show? Adam versus Food or something? I can't remember the name of the show.
Man versus Food.
Yeah, Man versus Food. Yeah, I think they featured those Cinnabons on there because they're so big.
It'll definitely put a healthy person into a diabetic coma.
Yeah.
They're that big. Yep.
Well, listen, we all suffer now and then for good food, right? What's a little coma?
Exactly.
I just wanted to slip into this just at this moment. Whilst I'm thinking of it, because I'm just sort of direct messaging her. I just wanted to thank Raz as well, and I think you guys know who that is.
Raz, I mean, of course, we couldn't survive this long without her.
Yeah.
Thanks to Raz for all your help with all the logos and the intro and outro, which we're going to use on the next show. You've been amazing. Like literally, like the turnaround was like a few days, and it was just unbelievable. She did it all for nothing, which is amazing.
I mean, she has to be the hardest working scambaiter out there without a channel. I mean, she does that for all of us, I think. And I have a premiere coming up in about a week, and that's my first one ever. And I mean, I would not be doing it without her help with even the between her and CJ. I mean, all I think I had to do was call the idiot and act goofy. But you know, the editing of the intro and the images. I mean, that's big brains right there. So we all love Raz and would be definitely not this far.
She's unbelievable. I actually said to her, "Look, I'm happy to pay her," and she didn't even respond to it. And I'm like, "Wow, she's just going to do all that for nothing," which is pretty damn cool. So
that's awesome. You started her out. She deserves a lot more credit.
Yeah, Raz
we
does
love you,
a lot
Raz.
for the community. Like the community would definitely not be the same without her. She's very valued.
And if you've ever, on Ozzy's channel, Ozzy and Harley's channel, I don't know if it's still there or how that works because I haven't been on YouTube in a while. But the last I heard, I mean, her and Mary did a call for about an hour. I think it was like 45 minutes or something like that, and it was very entertaining. Like, wow, that's awesome scambaiting. So
I actually
she still
found
finds time to mess with these idiots in between helping us.
And I've only just learned recently how many people, obviously, we've only got onto YouTube over the last month or so, but how many people are actually, that aren't on YouTube, what I call, like, I guess, the background scam baiters, the guys that are still fighting the fight, so to speak. And it's amazing that, all the work that those guys do, and they don't really, obviously, we don't know about them unless you're involved in the community, but there's a lot of people out there that do that as well, which is awesome.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many people CJ and I have met over the last year, like just being part of Genesis Floods, and there's just some amazing talent, and a lot of them don't even have channels. They just do this just to mess with the scammers, and it happens to be very entertaining, but there's just so many people involved, and we need more. We're never going to win unless everybody's involved. But the more awareness we can spread, the better.
So on a side note, go ahead. We have a non-related question, so go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, we're not done. Yeah, I can say mine.
Okay, so sorry to change the subject, but we just had a question. I wanted to reiterate too that remember that not all scammers are Indians. There's a lot of first of all, there's a lot of people in India. A very small percentage of them are scammers. And there's also a lot of scams that aren't Indian. But somebody was asking a question about your Gary call from earlier. saying that they didn't sound Indian. Can you explain that call more?
Mess with with all scammers. I mean, and I don't even think that they were 100% scam as much as being annoying. They weren't Indian. They were on a robocall, and if they mess with do not call number, it's fair game. And that's why you'll notice that with those people, I just like to mess nonsense and talk about being in an asylum and rambling nonsense. And the nurse is coming, and it's time for my bath, and I love to eat Tic Tacs, and there's a bumblebee here, and it's perverted, and it's gonna sting my doodle dasher. So I will still mess with them because they're annoying and they shouldn't be calling people, but I will not curse and rage at them in a sexual way or get F words. No, but they're not Indian.
Hey, that's interesting that you talk about the do not. If they're calling that, and let's say for example you're on that list, you can get money off those guys, can't you? They're not supposed to. Are they based? They're based in the US.
Neep was talking about that when he was on our show, and there's a lot of work involved in that. And obviously, when I'm part of a flood, I'm not controlling the numbers, and I don't know, but it's a very reputable service, and he's not going to mess with anything that's not verified as either breaking that rule or scamming people. They're verified. So that's. I hope that answers the question. Yeah, but not all scammers are Indian, obviously, and it's fair game.
Not. No.
It's fair game. I'll rage at anybody who's going to
scammers from Jamaica, from Africa, from Spain, from France, from Philippines, from all over the place. So
right, and I am a one-party state. So I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if they're not scammers, I could still play the call because I'm in New York. One of us has to know that it's being recorded, and I know. So there you go.
Yeah. So they were asking if that Gary person was using a voice changer, but I think definitely not. I think they were just American.
No, he was working in one of those annoying call centers where they bother people that are on the do not call list, and that was basically that. I mean, it's one of those people that they'll kind of keep hounding you and calling you and saying, "Hey, I want to talk to you about your house warranty. What if this happens?" So. It's just annoying salespeople, really. I mean, it might be a grayish scam, but I think it's just mainly annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those things that I would call. That's one of those things that I would call probably not a scam necessarily, but highly not ethical. Let's put it that way.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. And I mean, that's why I wouldn't. That person Joy that was on the line. I wouldn't curse at her and get dirty. Although
because I already
we never
felt
know
bad
what kind of
for
day
her.
I'm going to have. But that particular day, I was like,
you didn't say to her that you'd receive some pictures from her then.
Right. I didn't say, hey, I'm going to send you a picture of my doodle dasher next to Barbie hand to look 100 times bigger. I kind of toned it down. Even I have a heart when it comes to certain things. But yeah, good question. Yeah, awesome. But what I wanted to say before I forget is, this morning when I was, I guess, mourning my loss of 10 subs, and I was on YouTube, and I was looking at your channel. You did have a premiere today, I think it is. Is it 10 o'clock a.m.?
Thanks for reminding me, actually. That was a complete oversight on my part. I was supposed to be putting that for tomorrow. So that's premiering tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Yeah.
Okay, so it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. I've got to change that, actually.
Okay, so because we could get everybody to go there right at 10 today if you want, but you'd rather just do it tomorrow?
There wouldn't be any point because I'm working tomorrow and I'm going to be going to bed at 10 o'clock a.m. your time.
Okay, yeah, I get it. It's late there.
That was my stuff up, unfortunately. So yeah, it's tomorrow at 10 a.m. Yeah.
So we got y'all's mornings covered. We got everyone's mornings covered except for Wednesday because I'm going to do a premiere on Monday, and then you have Take an Eye on Tuesday and Thursday, and now you have Blindly Scambaiting on Friday. So we just need someone to cover Wednesday, and we'll be together every morning. Take, you could cover
and I want
Wednesday.
to answer that. I was actually, there's a couple of questions that I've just been asked privately as well, and it's interesting. A lot of people will notice if you look at our videos, they're all live. We are definitely interested in doing like shorter videos, which would be great. Again, it's all about having time to edit and the inclination. So it will probably happen at some point that we do that. Like we might get a call. Well, we have a whole bunch of good calls. We might just do something similar to what Boda does and maybe put 3 or 4 in, quick succession up here and there. But it's, again, finding time to do it all. So that's why that's not happening at this point.
I totally get
The
it.
editing
It's hard.
starts.
Yeah. It can definitely be hard. But yeah. We all got quiet at the same time. Did we lose the stream? I know. Normally I can't get a word in.
I was looking at the chat as well, so I was just reading through what people were saying. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I mean, like we've talked about a lot of stuff. I don't think we covered the kangaroo problem in Australia. I mean, you guys have 50 million kangaroos down there, I understand, and there's only about 24 million of you people. Like, has there been any talks to move some of those kangaroos to like countries that don't have a lot of people living in them, like India?
Yeah, fucking stop hoarding them, fuckers. You want some over here?
There was talk about that at about 4 a.m. one time on a show.
Amazing with those talks. You can solve the world's problems sometimes.
It's amazing when you get tired and someone just annoys you with the littlest thing that they say. Some scammers say something stupid, and all of a sudden the kangaroo gets ripped out, and the rugby and everything else that comes along with that.
Speaking of kangaroos, we were in this call one time, and I was talking to the guy, and I couldn't really tell his accent. And I'm like, oh, where you from? Like, where's that accent? Like, where you from? He's like, oh, I'm from Australia. Like, oh, really? My friend's from Australia. Mr. Woodward, come here. Come talk to him. And he started talking to me. He had no Australian accent. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, you're not from Australia. It's the wrong place to pick.
Yep. 103 subs for blindly scambaiting.
Hey, thank you guys. Wow. Now, anyone that unsubscribes from Take, just be aware that it's not permissible. We want to get these guys up to 1,000 subs. So you're not allowed to. If you do it, I'm going to come around there. Believe you me, we'll find you.
Appreciate that. We're just honored that you're on our stream and it got you over 100 at this moment. So you won't forget about us when you're like pierogi big.
Oh yeah. We're going to be pierogi big one day, definitely.
You guys dye my hair blue.
I have to say though, that was pretty cool. Just talking about pierogi, that was awesome. A few weeks ago, having him on the channel, that was a huge
awesome,
get for you guys. Huge get.
Oh yeah.
Oh, when he called in.
Fun.
Yeah, when he called in.
Yeah,
he saved our ass that day. It was like, how often does like a scambaiting royalty just come into our chat and save you? I mean, a lot of people don't even want to talk, and he was great, and he just got 2 million subs the other day, so he definitely deserves it. Just a great guy, great scambaiter. His content's amazing. So, yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and there's other big scambaiters that won't have anything, like won't give us the time of day. So we definitely appreciate.
He puts it a little bit more classy than I would. I say they wouldn't even piss on my face if my teeth were on fire. But
and that's a real shame, like, because it's at the end of the day, in my view anyway, and whether you're a large channel or a small channel, it's all about being a part of the community. And I think I've always said that, like, in anything that I've been involved with, we call it a community. It's not even like a channel or whatever. It's about being a part of a community. That's what I've always said that about anything. Like, I don't know. It's annoying. It is annoying sometimes, I guess, if you get big and they don't care. And I don't know.
It happens,
I
man.
find that frustrating. Yeah.
People are people, no matter what they're doing. Even though we're all supposed to be fighting a fight, and we should all be on the same side. But it's almost like any business. I'm sure at your job you have good people, bad people. I mean, and thank God there's so few here that are like that. But it does happen. It's like human nature, and it's kind of like I always relate it to kind of like I had a sales job and I was in charge of, say, 50 people. 20% did all the work. And then the 80 other % were kind of like just there. And I don't know if that's the best example because I think that there's a lot more than 80% of the people in the scambaiting community are great. There's only a few that are kind of stuck up, I would say.
Yeah, well, Pierogi definitely deserves the subs that he has. And he has haters too. We're definitely not.
You're always going to get
we're
them,
definitely
no
not.
matter what you do.
Our group is
absolutely.
definitely not haters for Pierogi. We appreciate everything he does, and he deserves the success he has. So.
He's the first one that I got introduced to, and I'm like stuck on watching his videos. It's hilarious. I just love it.
He's
another guy that's fantastic for that sort of stuff. I've got to say, and I've spoken to him before. Is Deo. He deserves a good shout out as well.
Deo's been on our show too. Did you see that one? He was on there. So we had
He's
a whole week devoted
a really
to
cool
Deo.
guy, and CJ and I were both featured on his show as a guest, and we had very little subs. And then we were also on his stream at night where people would pick our videos, which was nice because it got us some recognition.
That's cool.
So he did a lot for Scambaiters, as well as for victims.
Yeah.
He's just a great guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, TakeAGlass. Most of the Scambaiters are good. There's a few that aren't as supportive within the community, but that's okay.
Yeah,
they're still,
you were like,
they're
okay,
still doing good.
sometimes they're just shy. They don't want to talk with us, and that's fine. I mean, you know, it's going to happen. People don't want to do it, and that's fine.
Yeah, for sure. And they're still, no matter what the person's like, even if it's a bad person and they're doing it for the wrong reasons, they're still doing it. It's still wasting scammers' time. It's still making a difference. So even if you don't find a scam,
it's still getting the videos out there to the general public, and that's
exactly.
I think that's what we all have to remember is that the end goal is to get it out as far as you can.
Exactly.
Yeah, to fight against scammers. We just want to get rid of them. So
yeah, exactly.
As long as everyone has that mindset of trying to combat these and get rid of these scammers, I think we could all do it somehow. But
So even if you find a scambaiter, y'all, even if you don't think they're entertaining or you don't like them as a person, you can still support them, like by subscribing or watching a video just for the sake of the cause, That's how I look at it anyway. Because it doesn't hurt anything to subscribe. You don't have to give them your money if you don't like them, but you can, still don't publicly
by all
bash
means,
them.
send me money. I need it.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, buy me a coffee. That's the one that we use. Buy me a coffee, please. I love my coffee. I love my Cuban coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I did have that, and then I wrote, pay for my next ounce of weed.
Yeah, that would have gone down.
For that one,
Just kidding, Mom.
Hey, you just give me an idea to change the blurb of our little buy me a coffee thing. That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah, I want I set up for that one.
Buy me a joint.
Well, since we're going to be on Friday nights Aussie time, I might be buying me a beer. That'd be cool.
There you go.
Nice, Casey. Casey just subscribed, so I think you're probably 104.
Hey, hello, Casey. Welcome to the family.
106.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So, and like what we were saying, I mean, we talk about subs and it's great to grow, but really what it does is it just gets your videos, they're more out there now. More people will see you. And that's kind of what we want to do with what we're doing. I mean, it's, we want to be big, obviously, because it feels good. But the main reason is that I think we get people subs is, now your video will get recommended more. You have more people that will watch it and then they'll share it. And before you know it, it's like a lot more people are watching all of these scam.
And I think you said it very correctly before, CJ. Like there's scam baiters, obviously, that I don't like, and I'm not going to mention them because I don't. I don't believe in doing that. But look, there's people that you don't like, but the reality is that, as you said, it doesn't take much to subscribe. It doesn't take much to like a video. It's very easy, and it gets the word out there. That's all the way that I look at it.
Yeah, and my only exception to that I do think. I'm not going to do it now, but I do think that we should not support is scambaiters that have fake videos up, because I think that actually does the opposite effect. There are several. I see that I have suspicions that are fake. That's gross, y'all. If anyone out there listening doing that, please stop. Because Take and I spend a lot of time finding numbers, talking to these jerks, trying to make a difference. And when you put out fake videos, it really actually, it hurts everybody a lot. You're spreading wrong information. I'm sorry?
Do they steal y'all's videos? Like, how do they do that?
No,
they
like,
have like
they like
actor.
Yeah, they have like people that pretend to be scammers. Yeah.
Wow.
Why would you even waste your time doing that? That's so pointless. I'm sorry, but that's just pointless.
Just for subs and money. You know, just to get just for content.
Stupid.
So I am totally against that. I hate it, actually. I actually am offended by it because I spend a lot of time talking to criminals. So when you're faking,
well, that's annoying, you know, especially when a lot of us spend like hours putting streams together and stuff. That's not good. That's not cool.
Yeah, there's several. I'm not going to say now. The main reason I haven't called these people out is because I don't really have proof. It's just more of a suspicion. And I don't want to, like, hurt somebody if I'm wrong, you know? But there's a big TikToker that I do want to call out, but Take's like, don't call her out yet. She's not a scam baiter. She's a TikToker. But then every once in a while, she puts up a scam baiting video that you know is fake. Like, it's just very fake. Like, the Indian accents are fake. The way that they just talk is fake. And she has a whole audience of people that are not into scam baiting. It's a different audience. So she's, like, spreading these false conversations on TikTok with an audience that we don't have, that we can't correct, and I really, really, really hate it.
That also feeds into the wrong stereotype that all Indians are scammers too. That's not cool.
And the accents are just bad. The way they talk is bad. You know it's not true. But then there's another big scam baiter that has a lot of subs that I do have some suspicion. But again, I'm not going to say because I could be wrong. But
I think it's the one that I'm thinking of, but I don't want to mention it either. But I think we're on the
because
same page.
But that TikToker, I am about to call her out soon. I was trying to get her on the show first.
Go to CJ. She's going to get mad, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I wanted to get her on the show and call her. I wanted to get her on the show and call her out live, but Take was like,
you should get. Oh my god! If you get her on the show, that would be cool. That would be funny, actually.
That could be pay-per-view.
It's not that I want to hurt her. It's just I want her to stop doing that because it's very bad education. Like it's very bad because it's not real education and really informing people about scam baiting or scams. And she has a whole audience that is falling for it. So
that's not good.
So I really want to, but I think Take is worried that we might like lose all of our audience. But y'all would still be here, right? If her audience like condemns us, y'all would still be here, right?
Our life is not going to change either way, so that's why I'm like, just stay away from this idiot. Let her do her thing. I mean, if you hear the Indian accents, they're so fake, and it's like almost like mocking what we do. So I can understand CJ's anger, but I just feel like our life's not going to change, better or worse, if we attack her. Just let her go on doing her thing. Karma's going to take care of that problem. The only thing that I think really that person needs to think about is they're mocking Indians, and they're giving the good people of India a bad name with how they're making the accents sound. That's the only thing I would ask that person to really take a step back.
Actually, you just brought it to mind. You've just brought into my mind another guy who is really cool and actually lives over there. Is Carl Rock, I think his name is.
Oh my God!
He's awesome. I don't know if you guys have watched his videos about India and the subcontinent.
I got a poster of him up in my living room. Love it.
He's very cool.
Yeah, he's very cool. We would love to have him on.
The reason why we so want to talk with him is because we really, we beat up these call centers so badly, and we do promote all the time that India is a wonderful country. The people that we're messing with is a very small population of what's going on over there. What he does on his channel is he brings a different element of, I think, scam baiting a little bit on there, but he also shows how wonderful that country is. So I would love to have him on one day.
Tell him that if he doesn't come on, that you're going to go to New Zealand and get a whole team of, people to help out and post a whole bunch of sheep over to India to him. Just tell him that.
Yeah. I'll show up at Carl's house with a wombat. I'm here, buddy.
And a few kangaroos.
Right.
Yeah, and Nanobaiter said, isn't he blacklisted? I know he was, but I don't know if he still is. Like, his visa got revoked from India, but I don't know if that's
I think I took care of that.
Oh, thanks, Take. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's why I took care of that problem first.
Oh, thanks.
No.
We really appreciate that. You're so kind.
You heard it here first on the Morning Scam Show.
But yeah, we'd love to have Carl Rock on. Carl, please join us sometime.
Yeah.
We love you.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I really love him a lot. Like, even his other videos about India, like, they're not all about scamming. There's some other really interesting ones. I really like his channel.
Well, one of the most interesting ones that I remember watching recently was the one I think he might have been in, maybe it was Nepal, I think he was in, and he was showing us about all the scams that happen in nightclubs and stuff. That was kind of interesting, just a different angle of how scams can happen. It's not just phone scams, it's, people on the street and stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty fascinating. Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it was on about a month or so back, but yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that is, I really love him. I would love to have him on sometime, so we'll keep asking him to come on. We've asked him once. Mary asked him once for us, and he said, like, not right now because he has all the stuff going on with India and stuff, but maybe in the future he'll come on.
Well, that's not a no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a no. Like, no way. It was just not right. Right now, it's not a good time. I think he said. So there's hope for the future. Well, shall we try to call some scammers together?
Why not?
I mean,
let's go for it.
Yeah.
I got to feed the cats, but yeah, that's perfect. You guys can do that, and I'll be back in like 5 minutes, but I'll be listening. I just can't do it.
Oh my gosh, what's up with
that's
these
cool.
cats? Why do they have to eat when we're doing important work?
Just because they've been all night long. I didn't feed them last night. I mean, a little bit I did, but then I went to sleep at like 7:30 at night, and I woke up at 2 a.m, and they were sleeping. I didn't want to wake them. I go out, I do my thing, and now I'm here, and it's like 10 o'clock. It's 9:30, and they haven't eaten, and they're looking at me with these eyes. How would you like it if you haven't eaten in 15 hours?
Well, yeah, you should definitely feed them, poor things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's pretty early, but let me try and see if I can get someone on the line.
Yep.
And then you two just take it away. Once we get someone, you guys take the first one, and then we'll just see what happens after that. I got a couple texts now, so I can try, but let me just make sure. Let me make sure there's nothing posted yet today.
Is that your cat?
My cat?
Could you hear that?
No.
That wasn't me, because no, they're not meowing at me. They're just looking at me, each and everything.
My dog is scratching at the door to come in.
We can hear the pain in their eyes.
Yeah.
That's how blind people do.
Right. Your hearing's better than everyone's.
Yeah. My dog is crying and scratching at the door. You might hear that because I'm in the room with the door shut.
I was just wondering if you could hear the sound effects that I was playing in the background. I'm not sure if that's coming through or not.
Darn, can't.
Oh, what?
No, yeah, I didn't hear that.
Oh, okay. Oh, something's not working. That's cool.
That's cool.
But I'm sure that'll make my cats even crazier if they hear that.
Let's see if we can get someone on. Let me. It's 9:36, so y'all know how it is. Making calls before 10, it can be pretty hard.
Yeah, it's always hard.
But let me try a couple of text now numbers I have from yesterday. I'll just change my number and we'll see if any
Aussie
of them
buddy, if you're out there, I know you're the king of getting numbers. Maybe Aussie's got something. I'm not sure if he's listening or not, but
Yeah, if anyone has a number, please send it over. The only ones I don't like to do on the air, because we've had issues before, is those travel ones or like gray area ones. I don't really like to do those live because somebody will say something. But anything else we're open to.
cool. We'll see what you have.
Yeah, let me try some text now numbers because I don't see any other ones. So it might take us a few minutes to find someone, but we'll see how it goes.
Let's call that TikToker.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh, that text now is totally down from yesterday.
Oh, I've got to have a chat to you, CJ, at some point about like you're using a SIP dialer and stuff, aren't you?
Yes. And
yeah, we have to chat about that.
Yeah, Scamlock Holmes is the one. I could definitely help you, but Scamlock Holmes is the one that set it all up for me. He's awesome. Do you know him?
Cool. And does that allow you to change your number?
Yeah, you can change it.
Oh, wow.
You could change it to anything you want. Like you can just make it up.
Sweet. Oh my God, we could have so much fun with this.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun yesterday. I just basically called the same one over and over and over until they just shut off their phone, which some other people were calling them too. It wasn't just me, but still, it's a lot of fun to just call them over and over and over.
Absolutely.
That's my dog crying, y'all, if you can hear that. Because he really wants to come in, but he has no reason to come in. He's perfectly fine. Like how I have people over at the house and everything, so he has plenty of other people to talk to. But
poor dog.
All right, so if y'all just joined us, we have Blindly Scambaiting on, and they are Scambaiters. Make sure you go sub to their channel. It's pinned above, and they're awesome. They're real funny guys with great vids.
We're at about 110 now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Thanks, guys, for subscribing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And as soon as we're done, I'll get my mom to sub to you.
Well, can you get your mom to sub to me?
I think she did. I don't remember. I signed her up for a few because she was over here last month and didn't really understand YouTube. So I said, it's easy. Just go to TAGOW Media and hit subscribe. And now she knows about that, but she started getting recommended. She called me the other day and she's like, what is all this stuff in this? Why do I have 108 notifications on my phone? Who's Deo? Who's Scammer Revolts? Who's Scammer Payback? So she's starting to get recommendations. Cool. But I have to go check. I'll make sure she subs to you guys and CJ as well.
Cool.
Yeah, you better. That's my future mother-in-law.
And Nano and Scammer Takeout as well.
I like to say that. He just ignores me every time I make that joke.
Absolutely.
I always like to say...
She's a funny woman.
Yeah, I like to say she's my future mother-in-law. She'll be the grandmother of my children, and Take just doesn't respond.
She would probably talk you out of that.
What's this one?
This one is a PayPal text now. If they answer. We're gonna try though, y'all. See if we can have a 4-way scam baiting.
That could be interesting.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please.
Let's see what else I got here.
I've never had a 4-way with 2 other guys before.
We don't judge here on the morning show.
It is lots of fun.
Oh my God.
She says, I'm currently unavailable. That's what she said.
Oh, they did, Nana? Let me try them then. Nana says the ones from PayPal yesterday.
I'm just looking up some numbers as well, so we'll see if we can find something.
Yeah, I just talked to the same PayPal call center yesterday for like 4 hours with all kinds of different numbers and characters. They were real dumb. They kept, they connected to my VM like 3 or 4 times because they kept falling for it.
Oh, God.
Even though I use the exact same voice, I just changed my name. They still kept connecting. One guy did it twice with me, the same guy. Nope, I can't get that one to work. Let's see what else we got. Y'all know how it is. We try to start your day off with some scams. Oh, let me try my guy from the other day that I went to go get gift cards, but I never, he kind of gave up on me when I didn't produce them. Let me try him again.
That's one of the tough things about live shows is getting that call to go through.
Oh yeah.
And, so I'm sure a lot of the fans know that. Everyone that's listening knows that.
Yeah, they're used to it. Like they know it's tough. They understand that it takes a little bit. So I think they understand anyway. Don't y'all understand?
I hope so. If you see the numbers of live listeners going down there, you know they don't understand.
Yeah.
Which one for English?
Thank you for calling support. How may I help you?
Hello, my name's Edward. Who am I speaking with here?
You're speaking with James. How may I help you?
Oh, hello, James. Yes. Look, I had a problem. My PC, my wife Wilma actually just told me that our PC has some sort of pop-up.
Some sort of pop-up out there?
Yes, we can't seem to do anything. It's just locked our computer. I don't know. It says something about that we've got malware on our computer, and she's asked me to call you. That's the number that's come up.
What's your wife's name?
Her name's Wilma.
Wilma. And how did it happen?
Well, I don't know. I believe she was looking for some shoes online, and then this thing just popped up with some crazy noise. It sort of started going like a woo woo sort of noise.
What exactly you can do on a computer?
Sorry, what was that, Wilfred? What was that? Sorry.
What is going on the computer?
Well, it's got some sort of pop-up. It says something about malware, that we've got malware, and it said to call here. So, well, that's what she's told me. So I'm like the messenger. I'm just calling.
All right, let me tell you, this is in support for Amazon, a technical team.
Well, I don't know. I'm just following what I've been told to do by Wilma. So, are you telling me that you can help me?
Well, we can help you out with that concern. Could you
No,
please
you
confirm
kook.
me
I
what's the
told
name
you.
of a computer?
I told you to call Amazon, you kook.
Wilma, I'm talking to... Sorry, what was your name again, sir?
My name is James.
I'm talking to James. Just give me a moment. Sorry, James. She's a little bit feisty at this hour. Have you got a partner, James?
What?
Have you
I've
got like a
partner,
woman in
yeah.
your life?
I do have.
Well, I tell you what, I was born in 1950, and once you get to my age, believe you me, you want to throw them under the bus.
Mm-hmm. Well, it happens.
Oh, they're annoying. I have to talk quietly because she's in the next room. They're annoying. They're frustrating. And they dry out.
Are you on the phone with Amazon?
Why is that happening to you?
Sorry, James?
Why is that happening?
What, that she's drying out?
Well, let me do one thing. Let me go ahead and fix this issue. I'll have to connect you with a technical server first in order to check in the concern. Do you have any malware security in the computer?
Well, I've got a, it's a HP.
HP is the name of the computer?
Yes, I think so. Look, hold on, let me have a look here. Hold on. Fuck! I just bumped my head. HP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, HP computer, and it's it's like a desktop. Hello.
Oh, yeah, Edward. Let me tell you, it seems like in case of malware, virus infections in the computer, seems like in case of compromisation. Might be some.
Well, you're the expert.
Where
Is that
exactly
your
she was on
diagnosis?
the computer? Like, does she know where exactly she was on the computer? Like, was she on any particular
Hold
website?
on. Wilma!
What?
What were you doing on the computer when we had the pop-up?
I was shopping for Amazon.
She was something about Amazon, she said, I think.
Okay.
I was buying shoes.
Oh, I think she was looking for shoes on Amazon. Yes. Yeah, she was telling me something about some Ugg boots that she wanted to purchase.
All right, Edward.
Hello, yes,
Let me
James,
tell you,
go ahead.
It seems like your system's firewall security has been crashed down. Whenever the malware pop-ups comes in the computers, it throws out the security of the Windows. All computers have a Windows security inbuilt security kernel drivers works in the computer, as well as firewall security works in the system right at the same time. You know, these kind of a malware
So is the firewall quite hot?
Information from the machine. No. What else do you see on a computer screen right now?
Well, at the moment, I've got it, like, I think, hold on a minute, hold on. Oh, well, on the screen, it's literally gone dark. I think Wilma might have pulled the plug out.
Oh. Well, seems like there is a virus attack on the machine right now.
It was intense. It was like a woo, woo sort of noise, and it was just driving me batty.
Do one thing. Do not do anything on this computer right now. We'll have to connect the network IP address of this machine in order to fix it. Well, it seems like there is an attack of a virus on this machine. Some of the hacking would be going on the machine right now. Let me in, you cook. When she would be searching something on Amazon, she might be on some other different website. And through that, she might have downloaded or she might have clicked on the content which wasn't
Oh, she was
appropriate.
probably looking for porn.
And right, she might be on a different place, like she would be searching things in the Google. Because of that, she got an infection in the machine, right?
Well, she was telling me
Now, let me
something
tell
about
you,
some female Viagra that she wanted to buy, so maybe she was looking for that. I don't know.
well, our project will be at Amazon that will go ahead and
Ooh, you've just gone into the Matrix. You know that movie, The Matrix? Hello?
Yeah, it's like something like a Netflix view.
Ooh, you've got a terrible line there, James. The Amazons are clearly not paying enough for their phone service.
What?
I can barely hear you. You've sort of, like going, wah, bah, 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 bah. That's all I'm getting.
So, let me tell you what exactly we need to go ahead in this case.
Oh,
This
there we
seems
go.
like in
I can
case
hear
of
you
IP
now.
address. Well, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, James. Yes, go ahead, Jack.
Well, let me tell you, we have to go ahead and fix the IP address issue of your case. Seems like somebody might have compromised your IP address. Because of that, the virus came up in the computer, and which is impacting the performance of the machine right now. The Windows
Righto,
might have
William.
crashed
Well,
down
what should
all
we
over the
do
place.
then?
Well, do one thing. We'll go ahead and put up the firewall security in the system, and we'll buy the security for you.
Okay, Dorothy, so what's the best course of action here?
Well, we'll get the security for you. The physical security will be installed in the machine. There will be these specific codings that we have to put up in the machine right now. So, could you please check it in your cell phone and tell me, right in the Google search, type there, what is my IP address? And we'll encrypt the security into the
We're
IP
going to
address.
have a bit of a problem there, James. I don't have a cell phone. I'm of the vintage, the well-oiled vintage, so to speak, that we don't... Well, I've got a cell phone, but it's from about 1998.
Well, does your wife have a cell phone or smartphone?
No, God, no. She... Oh, God. No, that definitely not.
Right. No issues. I'll go ahead and work on your case and get it fixed.
I mean, if you want, would you like me to
Could you
turn
please
on the
help me?
computer?
Her computer?
Yeah, well, we've got another desktop here. We've got my wife's got hers, which is the one that's got the plug out, but I've got mine as well. But if you want, I can turn mine on.
Okay, do one thing. Turn on your computer.
All right, well, I'll do that. Hold on, I just do that. Oh, right. Okay, so it's going to... Okay, we've got the black screen at the moment.
Turn on your computer.
Yes, it's booting up, James. Hold on, it's not that quick. Right, okay, I've got to put in my password. 2011. Right, and okay. All right, we've got... Oh, I've got my desktop up, my desktop. Hello?
Yeah, Edward.
Yes, I've got my desktop. I've got the geese. I've got the fluffy geese up. I've got 6 fluffy geese and a swan. That's my desktop. It's up now. Hello, are you awake?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on a second. Now turn on your computer.
Well, I just told you my computer's on. Are you hard of hearing?
Oh, okay, that's fine. Now do one thing. Go to Google. Go to Google Chrome. Type in the search bar.
I use a browser called Brave. Is that okay?
No, go to Google Chrome.
I don't have Google Chrome.
What are the browsers you have? Firefox?
I've got Brave because that's the one that I like. It's secure.
Okay.
Brave
one thing,
browser.
Connect you remotely.
Right. Well, let's choppity chop with this one there, James. Right. What are we doing? Hello, James. Are you alive? Hello.
Yeah, I'm connecting you. Hold on a second. Now in your Brave browsers, do one thing. Type www.
dot
TeamViewer.
TEAM. Was that WIEWER? TeamWooer.
TeamViewer.com.
TeamWooer.com. Okay. It says here, buy this domain. TeamViewer.com. Copyright 2022. All rights reserved. Privacy policy. Should I click on that?
Click on download.
Well, there's no download here. It says buy this domain. Copyright 2022. All rights reserved. And then there's a privacy policy. Would you like me to read that?
Go to the website. Type in the search bar. Type teamviewer.com.
I did. I typed in what you said. You said www.teamwooer.com.
Viewer. VIEWER. Teamviewer.com.
Oh, viewer. I thought you said wooer.
No, that's not.
Right. Team Viewer. Right.
Yeah, teamviewer.com.
Was it?
Teamviewer.com.
Right. .con. Okay, we'll try that. Okay, so we now have we've got a 504 server error. This website cannot be found. www.teamviewer.com.
Look for the correct
Hello.
name. Are you typing VIEWER?
Yes, www.teamviewer.com.
Perfect. Now open it.
I'll try opening that again. It's we've got a 504 server error. This website cannot be found. Hello. Why are you going so quiet? It's very disconcerting.
Well, I was trying to interconnect you. Now, did you find the teamviewer.com there?
No, well, I'm going to www.teamviewer.com and nothing's coming up. It's just giving me an error. I've told you this 3
go back.
times. I'm seriously wondering if you're hard of hearing.
Go to the website. Go to the website of teamviewer.com.
That's what I'm doing. Are you deaf?
Did you find the website?
www.teamviewer, TEAMVIEWER.com.
Com. C-O-M.
Oh, com. I thought you said con. Sorry, what was that? Hello, are you speaking in Spanish?
Yeah, I'm speaking in Spanish. I'm from Spain.
Oh, buenos dias, ¿cómo está? You speak Spanish?
No, I don't.
What was that? Like something about Bakla showed in the background.
That was Stylo. Stylo is my local language in Ghana. Well, it's something else. Let's go for that. Look for teamviewer.com. Go for the right website there.
Okay, something about a cloud-based platform. Oh, wonderful. Is it up in the sky?
No, that's not.
Something about cross-platforms anywhere, anytime. And then there's discover plans,
look for the right website there.
request a free trial, our solutions, internet solutions. Something about getting it out of the box.
Listen.
I've been trying to do that with Wilma for years to get into her box. But anyway, that's another story. Yes, go on. Sorry.
Edward, do you see something like download?
Oh, download. Hold on. Download. Oh, download for free.
Download. Yeah, click on download for free.
Okay, downloading 34 MB. It's downloading now. There's a little thing in the corner. All right, now it says this kind of file can harm your computer. There's a keep and discard. Should I discard it?
Yeah, click on download for free. Now look for free. Click on install.
I've done that. I think there's something wrong with the 2 ears here. So it says here, this kind of file can harm your computer. And then there's a discard button and a keep button. So I'll click on discard because it says it's harmful.
Click on keep. For
Oh, well, I've already clicked on discard. Go on now.
Click on keep. Done. Now go back again and click on download again and click on keep. I'm waiting for you.
Well, hold on. I'll have to go back into it. So hold on a second. www.teamviewer.com. And do you want me to click on download for free again, yes? Hello? Hello, James, are you there? Hello?
Yeah.
James? Hello?
Click on download.
Are you deaf?
Click on install.
What the hell is wrong with you? Are you awake? Hello?
Click on keep. Edward,
Are
click on
you
keep.
deaf and not awake? What
And
the
go
hell is
forward.
wrong with you, boy?
You follow the steps, sir. Don't go by words.
Well, if you actually talked instead of going quiet for about a minute, maybe we'd get somewhere, you dumb fuck.
Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. Just think about that. If I'll be thinking
What am I
about
going to
something,
think
that
about?
doesn't mean I'll
What,
have
you
to speak
calling
all
me
the
an
time.
asshole? What the hell is wrong with you, you dumb fuck?
Do you want the solution of your problem, or you want to fight with me here?
Well, don't go quiet on me. I don't like it.
Okay, will not be.
Right. Well,
Now
let's get
download
on
it.
the other foot then.
Click on install. Click on install, go forward.
Okay, click on the file. Open file security dialog. It says here always open, which is a checkbox, which is checked. Then there's what's the risk. There's run and cancel.
Click on run.
Right? So do I want to do the default installation, the install unattended version, or run one time only?
Yeah, click on run one time only.
And do we need, now if I click on advanced settings, do we need to go through these as well? Hello?
Just download it and it will open a TeamViewer for you. You will see your ID and password there. Let me know once you see that screen.
Well, now I'm still
I'm going to
installing
connect
it.
you
I'm
with
asking
Amazon
you
Secure
questions
Server.
and you're not listening, you dumb fuck.
If you will say anything wrong to me next time, I'm gonna fuck you, man.
Oh, come on. Come and fuck me, you dumb fuck. Go on. What are you going to do?
Did you say fuck
I'm
me?
gonna fuck your computer. I'm gonna.
Oh, go on. Come on, James. Do your worst, you dumb fuck.
Hello?
I think it's called James having a bit of difficulty with fucking my computer. Hello, James.
No, he's
That's
gone.
the wrong port.
He's
That's
hung
the
up.
wrong port.
Y'all give them a clap though. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. He said he was gonna F the computer.
He didn't like being called a dumb F, did he? That got him fired up.
I mean, you grinded him the whole call like you were. It was like well crafted. You were doing it so slowly over, and then finally it got to where it needed to go.
Yeah.
You kept taking little digs at him like we were talking about earlier. It was awesome. I was dying. It was a pleasure to watch that.
It was so awesome.
That was
Yep.
funny.
Well, if you aren't subbed to Blindly up till now, you definitely should now that you've heard them in action. They're hilarious and creative, so make sure you go over to sub to them. And thank you guys so much for being here, talking with us, and for scambaiting with us. That was amazing.
And
Yeah,
I think
no
when we
worries at all.
started, you had 85, and I think you were about 111. I'm no mathematician, but let's see, 85 plus 15 plus. I think we got. What are you up to? Like 1,000 now?
Oh, I wish. Hey,
hope
if
so.
we're up to 1,000, we'll give you like a donation. We'll buy a cup of
We'll
coffee.
buy you
Yeah.
we'll buy you
Give
an
me
ounce
those
of
10
weed.
that I lost today.
Hey, buy you a pound of weed. There you go. You could put that on the.
Yeah, they're
We
up to
can-
1,000 taken. We're down to 100.
That's fine.
Ah,
I mean,
no,
I'll,
that's not good.
we can make a deal. I'll trade subs for weed.
Hey, Jake, if you go down to 100, that means that you're not going to say goodbye, are you?
No, everyone will be like, "Don't you say goodbye?" I'll be like, "That's the end of that conversation, bitch."
Yeah, that's the end of the morning scam show.
Yeah, but it was a pleasure, man, and having both you guys on. You guys are really cool just to talk with and chill, and I really do hope we get to hang out, whether it's in Texas one day or in Australia over at Ozzy's ranch. What you guys are doing is amazing, and your voice, your radio voices, the stream that I watched the other day when I was driving, it's just I love it, and I think everybody will too. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Thank you for having us, man. Thank you, CJ.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank y'all so much. It was,
really
it
appreciate
was
it.
a lot of fun. So thank you, and we'll definitely have you back on soon.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't get too big for our show. Here.
Get these guys up to 1,000 subs. Come on, share it out, share it out, share it out. Like, subscribe, the usual. Ring that bell, bitches. Come on, ring that bell.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's a good point, though. I know we're gonna wrap it up, but like, if whoever just subbed to you guys, please just watch some of their stuff all the way through. Not only is it entertaining, but it just helps them, just so the videos will get recommended more if the views are higher and the likes and all that. So subs are great, but also we want to worry about views just so we get the word out there more and you can people can see their talent, which was what we just saw.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks so much for having us, guys, and we'll definitely be back one day
Yes,
soon.
absolutely.
I hope
we
so.
will definitely have
Don't
you
forget
back
about
on.
us.
Yeah, don't
We
forget about
won't.
us.
Don't you worry.
All right, y'all
Thanks,
have
guys.
a great day, and we'll
You
be
too. Thank you.
we'll be in touch.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.
Later. Thank you.
Blindly scam baiting each and every one.
Yeah, that they did so awesome that with that call. It was so it was entertaining, but also like they really believed they were real, and then also they got them kind of triggered already this morning, so it was wonderful.
Yeah, and we got 3 more subs after that, so that was awesome. Just great entertainment, and I like my funny. I'm very picky when it comes to humor, and it was awesome. Well done, CJ.
What did I do? I'm sure that's sarcastic if it's coming from Pecan Head. Guys, only points out when I mess up. He never points out when I do something good.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Morning, Kimberly. Yeah.
Yeah, they deserve it. It's so awesome to hear them. I mean, it's so funny.
Yeah, it was great. Well, before we
And that
end,
accent, their voices are perfect. I'll let you talk. I'll go on forever about those guys.
oh no, I was just gonna say, I kind of want to try that guy one more time and let you talk to him and see if we can get him back on the line.
Are you sure? I feel bad for that guy. He's already triggered.
Yeah, I want to trigger him even more.
Do we want to give him a break?
No.
Okay,
We want him to have a horrible day.
This is tech support?
This is the one. No, actually, he's an Amazon scammer. He's the one from the other day that we tried on Tuesday and he didn't answer, but that I picked up I was supposed to be getting him gift cards and I never did. And he was complaining about how he hasn't made any sales.
Oh, okay.
Well, what are you then, Pecan Head? Okay, so let's try him again. Just let me pick a different number. He might be too triggered to answer, but let's give him a try.
I'm afraid I might just start off with straight rage.
Yeah, you go for it. You go and do whatever you want to do.
And then you call him back from a different number and say you got gift cards or something.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do to him today.
Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not available. Please leave your message after the tone.
James, I've been trying to get in touch with you since yesterday. I got the gift cards. Could you please call me back? You can call me back on my other number, 213-376-0944. Thank you. I realized I was using a number that wasn't going to ring back. So, so he can't really call us back, but we can try him back in a minute. See if he'll call back. So let's see. Let me see if there's anything on scammer.info yet. There's one here that someone posted that said it's somebody saying they're the North Carolina Department of Justice. And he's from they said he sounds African. I don't know. Should we try him?
Yeah, as long as they, I'm gonna go crazy on them. Hopefully, they're not gonna come knocking on your door.
Well, Madison lives in Pennsylvania, so.
Sometimes they like spoof it to real places. So stupid.
Let's see.
Like Pierogi's guy the other day in his video calling the real FBI.
Yeah, they're dummies.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
He's probably getting hit because he's on scammer.info,
Yeah.
Let's see, and I saw someone just posted a Zelle one. Let's try that one.
Hi, this is Lois, and unfortunately I can't come to the phone.
Whoa, that one's definitely spoofed, huh?
I mean, yeah, good for her. It's not unfortunate that she can't come to the phone. I mean, thank God for we didn't get through to her. Poor woman. Lois wouldn't have known what hit her.
Yeah. That's the number that's in this email. Wait, let's make sure I typed it in right. Yep, I did.
All right, well, give me that number back later so I can call Lois.
Okay. But we won't do it on the air. It's on scammer.info as Zelle refund scam. That's the one I just
I'll just call her up and I'll say, Lois? And maybe she'll forget that it's on her voicemail.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we know each other.
Exactly. Okay, let's see. I got a couple other. Let's try that guy back, see if he'll answer. Since I left him a voicemail.
Thanks for calling Amazon. Speaking with James. Can you hear me? Hello?
James?
Hello?
James?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, listen, very important. Listen to me. You're not poor because you live in India. You're poor because you're a fucking loser. Get a job, bitch. Go ahead, please. Something I said?
I mean, geez, he's a little touchy, isn't he?
I thought that was your guy. You were going to call back for the gift cards. That's why I didn't say anything.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. Sorry. My bad. I'll try. I'll call one more time, see if he'll answer, but I doubt it.
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach is not.
Nope. He,
Were you trying James back?
Yeah, I was trying James back, but I think he's done with us.
But don't you call from different numbers?
Yeah, but still. I did call from a different number, but he's probably like, back to back, like, I'm sure he thinks it's us, you know? Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Like, they'll chill for a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
I think they'll pick back up in the next maybe 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone should call.
Thanks, y'all, for the numbers. A couple people sent me numbers. Thank you so much. We're going to try a couple of them before we go have our breakfast.
Oh, you don't want to go on till like 2 o'clock today?
I'll get hangry.
Even better.
This one is McAfee. They were answering this morning, according to Ojaz and Betty.
Yeah, that happens.
You've made too many calls in a short amount of time. Please try.
Who, me? How did I make too many calls in a short amount of time?
I get that all the time. I always just assumed it was like really on their end.
Yeah, it must be, because I tried a different number. That's the first time I called them. Let me try it one more time. This one I think is PCH. Let's see if this one works.
Hello, you have reached the PCH Prize Patrol office. We are unavailable to take your call at this time. Please leave your name, number, and a valid email address in a detailed message, and we will get back to you shortly.
Oh, do leave a message.
Thank
I don't know
you.
the number.
Okay. Yes, hello. My name is Catherine, and I believe I might have won a prize. Could you please give me a call back? My number is 929-404-4069. Again, that's 929-404-0693. Thank you. Whoops, I said the number wrong the first time. But they'll probably try it.
Yeah, they're so greedy. I mean, they
Yeah.
call back no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually.
Because I was trying to read off what number I was even calling from. That one should receive callbacks if he calls back. All right, let's try James again. See if James will answer now. PCH Patrol. No, I haven't gotten any of those, Bob. James is done for the day, hopefully. We should just call him throughout the whole day. Make sure
Text
he,
now subscriber you were
make
trying.
sure he stays not working. You know? Don't you think?
That'd be funny. Everybody just call him at random times.
Yeah.
But I don't think that number's going to be around much longer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his personal one? Is text
that's
now?
his text now.
Yeah, he can get another one easy, but I think he's going to get smart and turn it off.
Yeah, that's true.
And again, he's a scammer. Maybe he's too stupid.
Yeah. Well, like I said, he's the one that was telling me the other day, like, he hasn't made his sales at work and blah, 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 and whine. Like, he wanted me to feel sorry for him or something. So, it worked, as you can tell. I feel very bad for him.
Thank you for calling Cancellation Help Desk. This is Rick. How may I assist you?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Tell me, how may I assist you?
Yeah, I need some help. Can you help me, please?
Yeah, for what, sir?
I mean, why are you a fucking idiot? Can we start with that?
Yes, sir. Why not?
Okay. Like really, why do you do this right now? Like, why are you doing this? You're not poor because you live in India. You're poor because you're stupid. Like, you can't get a better job? Or a job, I should say.
No, he left.
Talk to me. It's just,
I'm trying him back.
I tried to be nice.
Yeah, you did try to be nice. I'm very impressed with your ability to be nice.
Thank you for calling Cancellation Help Desk. This is Emmanuel. How may I assist you today?
Hello, I can barely hear you.
Yeah, that was
Hello?
his phone. That was his phone, y'all. Not me.
Did he hang up?
Yeah, it must be a call center because that was the same number and somebody different answered. I think it's Geek Squad.
And then he just hangs up?
Yeah. What's this one? Let's try this number. It's the same number, but I mean, let me try from mine. This
You
number.
think it's Geek Squad?
Yeah, it's Geek Squad. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Yes, I can. Tell me. How may I assist you?
I got an email yesterday, but I was at work. It said that I was being charged $484.35 for a 1-year subscription, and I don't want that.
How much the amount was, ma'am? 484.
$484.35.
And do you have any invoice ID number, order ID number?
Order ID is FG931-292-60559.
All right. Now stay online for a moment, ma'am. Let me check on my server what the order is about, and I'll let you know. Hold the line for a moment.
Okay. You can jump in whenever you wanted to. I just thought I would, I hate, I couldn't tell if he could hear us, so.
Say go ahead, please, when you're ready.
Okay. Let's see what kind of story he has to give us, and then you can jump in and tell him how
Thank you
stupid
for
the
holding the
story
line, ma'am.
is.
What I can see here on my data that this is a 2-year subscription of Geek Squad, which has been auto-renewed. So would you like to continue with this subscription, or you want to cancel it and have a refund against it?
Oh no, I want to cancel that.
Ma'am, for the cancellation process, you'll have to visit our cancellation website.
Okay, what is it?
Ma'am, are you in front of a laptop or computer right now?
Yeah, I'm in front of a laptop.
Okay, ma'am. And I believe you are using a Windows laptop, right?
It's a Dell.
Dell is a Windows laptop, okay. Can you open any browser like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge? Do you have one?
I have Google Chrome.
Open that. Let me provide you my cancellation website. And from the website, you are going to get your cancellation ID number, which will remove you from our database and remove your subscription.
Oh, okay. All right, so what's the website?
And ma'am, once you open the Google Chrome, just make sure there are 2 search panels in that, one in middle, one in top. So you need to use the top one, okay, to use our website. So you need to type over there, lowercase, G as in Google, G as in Google.
Z as in Google. What does that mean?
Yes, ma'am. 2 times.
What does Z as in Google mean?
You need to type G.
Oh, GG. Okay.
Give a dot, like period. Again 2 times GG.
GG.GG. Okay.
/.
What's a /? Is that the one on the question mark or the one on?
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, question mark.
Okay.
And after /, you need to type GSQUAD. G Squad.
GG.GG/Geek Squad.
It's not the entire GEEK, ma'am. It's, listen to me. GG.GG /GSQUAD. Can you read me out? What did you type?
I typed GG.GG/GGSQUAD.
Ma'am, after /, it's just 1 G, not 2.
Oh, okay. GG.GG/GSQUAD.
All right. Now hit the enter button on your keyboard and tell me what page can you see then.
Okay. It says go ahead, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, you can disconnect the call. This is a scammer. They don't do this at Geek Squad. This guy's an idiot. We've been watching him for a while. I've tapped into his phone system, the call center. We're going to shut them down today. Sir? Are you still there?
God, what a wimp. He didn't even have the guts to respond to you.
Damn it.
Oh my
Couldn't even
gosh.
practice my Hindi on him.
I know, what a wimp. Exactly, Christina T. Y'all don't really go to that website, by the way, because it's some kind of dangerous, like, I didn't look at it yet, but it's probably like, it automatically downloads probably like Secure Connect or something like that, so you don't want that. I'm going to try this number again today, though.
Can you call him back right now from a different number? Just let me rage at him.
Yeah, sure. He's probably
just before we go.
He's a hanger-upper, though, so don't be... Whatever you want to say, you better do it quick, because he's just going to hang up. He's a wimp.
Yeah, I never heard of that kind of scam where they send you to a website, but...
Oh, yeah, they send you there, and then it just downloads, like, it automatically downloads a remote software, you know?
Oh, that's what he was doing? Okay.
Yeah. So we'll report this I'll report this website. But also, don't go there, y'all. 'Cause it's not safe. I know, he hung right up. 'Cause he's a big wimp. He's a coward.
I hope so, Stephanie.
Yeah, I know. I hope that's what he's doing right now. That would be awesome. Nothing would make me happier is if we called this number all day and it was down. The email that they posted on scammer.info says, thanks from team... Ooh, someone's calling me back. Oh, I think it's James.
You gonna take it?
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Is this James?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Hello?
Oh, shit, I'm muted. Hello, is this
Can you hear me?
James? Yes?
Yeah, I got a call from you.
Yeah, I got those gift cards yesterday.
What's your name?
Deb?
Okay, you're talking to James.
Yeah, I talked to you yesterday.
Yeah, so what happened? I called your number, you didn't respond.
I didn't have a chance to call you back. But I have the cards, so can you block out my account now? I mean, fix my Amazon?
That's what I'm working on. Which number?
I'm sorry?
Hold on. Is it your number 7702 ending with?
Yeah.
And how much did you pay for these cards yesterday?
You gave me $1,000. Amazon put $1,000 in my account.
Okay. So you got two cards, right?
Yeah, two $500 cards.
And you remember you were talking to whom?
You, James.
Alright. I'm calling you from Stripe.
Okay.
I'm calling you from Sprite Services. Sprite.
What's Sprite Services?
No, someone is talking. Just hold on.
But what's Sprite Services?
No. I'm talking to you. I was not talking to you. One of my colleagues is talking. It's Amazon.
Mr. I, don't make me laugh. Mr. I made me laugh. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought he was talking to me. So what should I do with these cards, James, to activate them?
Did you install
So give me already. You scratched those numbers and give me those numbers yesterday.
No,
Hmm.
I haven't told you the numbers.
Okay. So means you know that with the two cards we were only able to block the one locations. There were 5 locations. You remember that?
Oh, so I was supposed to get 5 of them?
Sorry?
Was I supposed to get 5 of the cards?
Yes.
Well, Amazon only gave me $1,000 in my account. Amazon put it there.
So we'll put more. No. We'll put more money. Don't worry. Okay?
Oh, okay. So you want me to
Because
go
the
get 3
shops were
more?
closed. Yeah, shops were closed. So we'll go ahead. So we'll go ahead and put more money so that you can buy them. Okay?
Okay.
All
So
right.
you want me to call
Just
you
hold
back
on.
after I get 3 more? You want me to call you
Yeah,
back
I'm
after
here.
I get 3 more?
No. I want you to stay connected. Once we start blocking the locations, we have to stay connected, miss. Okay? That's when our server will work. Now, I want you to understand and know that where are you right now? Are you at any nearby store or where?
No, I'm at my house.
So you need to drive to the store, okay? There you can see that money credited in your card, and then you can use them, okay?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so you need to get ready, and do let me know once you. So which store nearby you? Is it Target, Kroger, Lowe's? Which one?
Yesterday I went to the CVS.
Where is CVS?
Mm-hmm.
So how far is CVS and how far is Kroger or Lowe's or Target?
I don't know what Kroger is. Lowe's is maybe 7.5 minutes.
Minutes, right?
Yeah, minutes.
So we'll go to Lowe's, okay?
Okay. And I just get the same
All right.
kind. I got Target
Yeah,
ones
I'll tell
yesterday.
you. Sorry? Target, yeah, you can get the same Target card from the Lowe's. Don't worry, okay?
Okay.
All right. So just get ready, get dressed up, and once you are ready to drive in your car, just say hello to me, okay? Yeah, we should be connected here, okay? Stay connected on this line, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Have a safe drive.
Okay. Hey, Take. I just realized that this is the one that I got their location in Guragan.
Oh, nice.
So, you want to have at them then?
Yeah, do you want to take them for a ride longer, or do you want it to end soon, or what?
No, you can have at them. I'm getting hungry. And we're going to bother them all day. So. But yeah, they're in at least his location on Monday was Guragan, India. So, I guess that's how you say it. Guragan. Gurgaon. That's how it came up.
Gurgon. So that's different than Gurgram.
Yeah.
Gurg.
Yeah. Alright, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. I hope he doesn't hang up on you. And also, by the way, for you, those who are just joining us, this is the same scammer that blindly scambaiting just spent 20-30 minutes talking to earlier. It's the same one.
Nice. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's the same one. I spent about 2.5 hours with him on Monday. His name is James Stone. And he said I had scammers from China, Mexico, and Russia.
Yep.
So, all right, here we go. I'm unmuting. James, are you still there?
Yeah, right here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. So you are in a car now?
I'm going to the car. Been having
Okay,
some
and keep all your debits and
issues
credit
with my
cards with you, okay?
phone line, though. some weird stuff's been happening with my phone line. Remember when I tried to talk to you yesterday and there was some weird stuff happening?
Yeah.
So I've just been
I
having
remember.
that same thing today. But I just keep go ahead, please.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm saying you have got all your debit and credit cards with you. Your driving license.
namaste.
Okay.
Mera naam Adhikari Dean Myers hai. Tumhara asli
Sorry?
naam kaunchi hai? I've been watching you. You're in Gurgaon. I have your location. Which you go by the name of James, right? I have your real name.
What's my name?
Do not give this man any money. He's a scammer. He's in Gurgaon, India right now.
Hey, why are
There's
you
no
disturbing?
such thing as
Hello.
hackers
Who
from
did you
China.
call? Who did you call?
What's
Why are you interrupting in between?
I didn't call anyone. I'm on your phone. I'm in your
Why are you
phone.
coming in between? Did I call you?
I'm going to be doing this all goddamn
Did
day
I
to
call
you. This is my job.
So what?
To stop people like you from
Oh,
hurting
okay.
people like her. You're an idiot. Narakudia me aapka swagat hai. All day long. Mera naam TAGOW hai. It's all me, bitch. This is your life now. Every single victim I'm going to intercept. You might as well go home. Get a job.
Let me try
Go
to
ahead,
call him
please.
back. No, he's gone. Let me try to call him back, see if he'll pick up.
They usually call you back.
What? I wonder what Sprite is. Sprite Services? Anyone heard of that? That's what they were saying
No,
in
no,
the
no, no, no,
background.
no. No, I'm talking to you. He was talking to somebody else.
Oh.
What the hell kind of answer is that when you ask him what Sprite is?
Yeah. It's like,
No, no,
well,
no,
when
no,
they're
no.
setting 1 foot, like, that would be like Amazon
The Text Now subscriber you are trying to reach
sitting in the same room as Amazon or something, It's like...
Right.
Like Amazon can't afford their own offices, so they have to share with Sprite Services. Alright, y'all. Well, this was super fun. We're over 3 hours already. Thank you to James for the entertainment. And more importantly, thank you to Blindly Scambaiting for joining us. It was awesome.
Yeah, definitely awesome talking with those guys.
Yeah, they're
And
a
I'm
lot
glad,
of fun.
I mean, they got like 30, I think, over 30 subs just from chilling with us.
Yeah. And please
I
make...
don't think I've ever gotten 30 subs in one day.
I know, me neither. Thank y'all for joining us. Make sure you follow me on Twitch and check me out sometime when I'm streaming. Just stop by, say hi. I know a lot of big names are streaming on Twitch, but if you'll just stop by, say hi, would really appreciate it. And Nanobaiter can talk to you in Hindi, Take.
He's probably more advanced than me. I've only been scambaiting for a little while, so I'm not an expert yet. I'm getting there.
Tomorrow morning, we'll be hanging out with Blindly Scambaiting in their stream at 10 a.m. Monday, I'm hoping I'll be back with a premiere on Monday morning, so y'all come hang out then. And then Tuesday, we'll be back together for the morning scam show with Nanobaiter.
What day is that? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
What time?
7:30 a.m.
And who do we have on?
Nanobaiter.
So excited. I'm like a little kid.
Yeah, I know. I'm real excited. I feel like I'm going to learn so much.
He's so awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Ben. Welcome. Ben M.
Thank you so much, Lacey. That's
Ben
so nice
M
of you
is
to
one
say
of my new friends. Thank you, Ben, for helping me out with some ideas. Really appreciate it.
Oh, what's up, Ben? Thank you.
Yeah, he's been helping me about some ideas off of him. I appreciate that a lot. All right, y'all. Well, you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow on Blindly Scambaiting. And please make sure you follow me on Twitch. I might do a members only stream with Take this weekend. I haven't even asked him. I'm just saying that.
I'm like living on Twitch now. I mean, if I can't flood, if Genesis isn't around, where else am I going to be? Hanging out in CJ's stream if I'm not sleeping. So,
Well,
yeah.
I think this weekend we should let you call scammers get content in a members only stream on my Twitch. What do you think?
I'm down for whatever.
So I'll make sure you follow me on Twitch. I'm always on Twitch on Monday and Wednesday afternoons. But during the weekend, if I find a number, I jump on. So just make sure you have your notifications on. But I'm always on Monday and Wednesday on Twitch always.
What's the longest stream ever? Like, obviously, there's, like, the longest bait ever is, like, 36. You know, they Scammer Jammer and Kipoga, they do these very long record-setting break. But, like, what's the longest stream they've ever had on YouTube without, like, stopping?
Well, I know that Kit had a 24-hour stream, but he said he thought he was going to die. So, I don't know
so
when,
let's go for
when or where it
25
was.
hours, man. Alert the Guinness Book of World Records. We can make news.
That's true. We should ask Guinness when their longest stream is. We could ask them.
Let me just hit the bathroom, and I'll be right back, and let's just keep it going.
Yeah, but I'm getting hangry today.
Well, you got to use your Uber Eats or DoorDash.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't have to start right now, but it's something to think about. Like, let's just try to do a 2-day stream.
I think for sure we should do it. We should just be prepared, like figure out how we're going to take bathroom breaks and stuff.
Well, it's like, yeah, but we have different people on, and when someone's making a call, you can take, it's not the end of the world. It's not like you have to talk for 2 days straight.
Yeah, I think that would be awesome.
But I guess you'd have to take a nap. But then someone else can take over. Like Chester.
I can make it 24 hours without sleeping. I'll just get real giggly. When I'm on no sleep, it's the same as when I'm drunk. I'm just super giggly, half like in a, like I don't know where I am state. But I can do it.
Like Raz has it. Like if Raz is in Texas, that's like an hour or two different than where we are. So she can sleep late and then like be like the night shift, and then Aussie, and then you have people in England, Germany, Belgium, Luxembourg.
That would be awesome.
We can do this. We can just have like a whole team of people. We can do it.
We can do it.
Anyway, we'll talk offline for that.
Okay, well, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch and put your notifications on, because you never know when I'll be live, but I'm always live on Monday and Wednesday afternoon on Twitch. And yeah, so we'll see y'all tomorrow on Blindly Scambaiting. We'll do our morning chat over there tomorrow. And y'all have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much.
All right.
Love y'all.
Love you, Pecan Head.
Yeah, I love you, Pecan Head.
I'm not even gay, and I love you.
Do I really love him? I don't know how I feel about him. All right, bye, guys.